Spit Your Game 314. You dig what I'm saying? My niggas KG, my nigga Vito in the building. Goddamn me.
I'm just sitting here. Chargers that game is a fucking classic. I'm invested. Bro.
All said and done. I felt what Gucci said. He's like, nigga, that was 05. I'm still
Thank you. What's today?
It don't matter.
We don't support black business. We do business with black business. That's what we do.
Yo. What's the word, man?
What it do?
Hey, man, everything is percolating, popping how it should be, man. You know, we on episode 2, episode dose of that Spit Your Game season 3, man.
Those seconds,
man. We're here, man, and I feel so good. I've been waiting for this all week, man. This is gonna be a banged out show. So for sure, man. So for people who haven't heard about us or don't know, this is Spit Your Game, Talk Your Shit podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm half of that dynamic duo. Your co-host Vinny Vito.
Hey. Smoke weed every day, Chef KG.
That's what it do, man. That's what it do, man. We is here on another glorious occasion. Glorious occasion, man. So shit, man. How's things been working on your side, my bro?
Man, everything's working, man. Everything's in place. Trying to get some shit in order, but everything's starting to work itself out.
No doubt, man. Everything's good on this side too, man. And we got a packed show tonight. And shit, without further ado, we about to get up into this, man. Let me just start this thing off. I don't know how to get this out the way. This is not supposed to be there. Hold on. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. I can't see it. All right. So bet, man. One thing I want to do is just shout out all the supporters, man, all the subscribers. We see you, man, every day. It seems like we getting more and more subscribers, man. We almost out there at that 250 mark, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody tuning in.
Just shout out to
the pod. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'll take a sip to that, man.
That shout for y'all, man. Thank y'all for supporting, keeping the movement moving, and we just gonna continue to doing what it's supposed to do.
And that's exactly where we at, brother. That's exactly where we at, man. And it's like every other day, man. I have people like, yo, I've been checking out your podcast. Like, you know, sometimes you don't see everybody who's looking at your shit, though. So It's always encouraging, man, when people come up and they say, yo, man, watch the show, man. You know what I'm saying? I love what y'all doing, man. That just definitely keeps me that motivation just to keep it moving, man. Keep it going, man. So shout out to y'all, man. If you haven't subscribed, go to Spit Your Game 314 on YouTube. Spit YOGAME 314. Don't get fooled by them imitators, man. We're the originators, baby.
Yes, sir. We not
no
doing
doubt.
This.
Well, man, you know how we like to start it off. We like to start it off, talking about what's going on in today's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about this story here, man. If you could bring up that visual for me. We're going to get straight into it, man.
Hold on, my bad. Have to remove this. Here we go. Bam.
Here we go. Most people probably already know who this young man is. If you don't know, we're about to talk about NBA YoungBoy. Some new news have broken out in this camp. It appears that he has been freed from prison, and it looks like he's, I believe, maybe serving the rest of his sentence at home, possibly. But the thing is, the man is out of jail, man. He out the clink, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is no longer shackled. This nigga, he up out of there, man.
That's crazy. he gets released, but prior to that, Dirk was getting locked up. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It seems like a domino effect. It's like when somebody's coming out their case, it's
another one going in.
It's a big case coming right behind them because it was like Diddy. Well, it was like Thug, and then then the Diddy, then the Dirk, and NBA YoungBoy was locked up around that time too.
Yeah, he was already locked up, but it's just a coincidence because everybody think he was beefing with them and all this other shit. So it's just crazy how the tables turned. Like this nigga's getting out of Dirk's.
No, that's a fact. That is a fact, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna sit here in front like I know a lot of NBA YoungBoy music. I've heard a lot of music that I do like. I think he brings something different to the game. He has a different kind of perspective on how he do his lyrics. He has I like to say like a defining sound. Like when you hear him start rapping, you already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? Which I like. That's that originality that I be looking for in the young guys, man. So what do you think he's about to do? He's back home. You think because he kind of played it low for a while because he wasn't able to leave his crib, man. So do you think he's going to get back where he was at before all these legal troubles?
Yeah, man. If he know what he know, he gonna get back to it. He gonna get back to it, get in that studio, make some dope ass music because he is the pulse of the young people in rap, bro. Like every time he drops something, it's like him, Playboy Cardi. I want to say DDG. You might be able to put him on that list. I'm not too familiar with him, but I just know when these niggas drop a project or drop a song or something, they fans are all over that shit. So
that's a fact, bro. I actually with DDG, I just heard a song yesterday. I saw the video actually. It's DDG and Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
They got a brand new track out, and it's crazy. I'm like, okay, this is the type of Wiz I want to hear. When Wiz rap, this the type of Wiz I want to hear. I don't know if it's for the cushion orange juice.
Yeah.
Because what they was doing was Wiz Khalifa was on DDG's live, right? And then they were just playing the song. So the video didn't have no song title or anything. So I don't know what project is coming on, but yeah, it's man, good song, man.
That's what's up.
That's a fact.
But yeah, man, I just hope YoungBoy get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Get back in the studio, link up who he was linking up with prior to. You know what I'm saying? And that all these niggas got a story to tell, especially when they go through shit while they're going through shit. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
niggas already going through shit before him being locked up, and then now he got locked up. Now he's free, so now the music should be fucking epic. If that makes sense. Yeah,
man. I just hope they understand that you can't have 1 foot in the game and 1 foot out, man. Just God gave you a blessing to do music. Leave all the street shit alone because you just got too many eyes on you. You can get away with it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Eventually, they're going to catch you up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of happened with his. I think he went to jail because of a prescription type of scam or something like that. Writing false prescriptions, getting, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, bro. They got too many protocols to catch a nigga up on that, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get caught up, bro.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, you're going to have to send a nigga into the store to get your prescription. So there's already a paper trail, man. So, yeah, man. YoungBoy, do your thing. You got a lot of the youth watching you. And, man, just keep it 100. Just play the game right, bro. Don't put yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a lot to lose. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You got a lot to lose, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we definitely got to get these young brothers to get back to what they do. You know what I'm saying? Also, crazy thing about it is there's another young man as well that just got out of jail, man. Let me bring this visual. I hate when my visuals get messed up like this, bro. Where is my visuals? Oh, 1 second, people. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go, man. We ready. So if y'all not familiar with this young man here, this is a rapper go by the name of Pooh Shiesty. You know, it's crazy how fast 3.5 years go by. You know what I'm saying? It's been 3.5 years since he's been locked up. He's finally been freed. He's in a halfway house, so he's not totally home yet. But it's definitely better than being in that motherfucking prison, I'm sure. So, but yeah, man, Pooh Shiesty. I believe he still signed to 1017, which is Gucci Mane's record label. If you ask me, he was the hottest nigga on that label. You know, him and I believe Fujiano.
That's the only two niggas he kept in hindsight. That's the only two niggas he kept. We talked about that last time, but
yeah. I mean, because you know they really had, you know, their own followings, and they was really blossoming to becoming stars. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why Gucci kept them, and also he's still a young guy. He's gonna come out of jail. He's gonna, you know, put him with the right producers. He's gonna be right back where he was at. You know what I'm saying? To me, he kind of had a different type of style. Not like I ain't never heard it before, but it was new for this era, you know. And since then, since he's been locked up, I done heard a few cats kind of, you know, imitate that style a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Some of the new guys, you know. But yeah, man, he gonna come home. He gonna be right back where he need to be, man. And I fuck with his music. This is one of the young dudes that I do fuck with. And
what? You need to hit a fucking ad lib for yourself, nigga.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen, I fuck with the young guys, man. I really do. I like to mess with the guys that got something original. Just bring something original. And Pooh Shiesty, he brings something original. You know what I'm saying?
Then he made the whole little mask he wearing famous.
Exactly, man. They call the mask the Pooh Shiesty. The Shiesty, you know what I'm saying? He got a Shiesty on, you know what I mean? So that just lets you know how much influence he got over the game. And I don't think that influence is left, because it's not like people still wearing the Pooh Shiesty mask, and that ain't went nowhere. So it's not like he's coming back into a time warp where everything done changed. You know what I mean?
Sure. He just sat down for a minute. He gonna come back out, and like I said about YoungBoy, they go through shit, and while he's going through shit, he was locked up. Yeah, the music's gonna be fire, most anticipated. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's gonna be a great comeback album. Yeah, you know, I think it's gonna be similar to the buzz Boosie got when he got out of jail. Not that I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be as big as, because Boosie had a crazy buzz when he got out of jail.
It was three niggas that got out of jail that had like the biggest buzz: Pimp C, Gucci Mane, and who did you just say?
Boosie.
Yep, them three niggas had the biggest buzz when they got they were shows already booked, features already locked in, walkthroughs already set up. Like, yeah, them three niggas when they came home, bro, it was a wrap.
Straight up, and all three of them niggas right there is considered to be real niggas. You know what I'm saying? So that probably show you why people love them so much, and why people you know, held them down while they was in jail. Same with T.I. as well. I mean, he didn't have like a crazy buzz getting out because he never really had no long sentences. But people always, they waiting for T.I. to drop when he get out of jail, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's certain niggas that people just always gonna have some love for, and even if they at the worst of times, they gonna ride with them, man. So that's a fact, man. So shout out to Mr. Pooh Shiesty. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but bruh, stay out the streets, my nigga. Focus on what's going to give you that generational wealth. Being in them streets, that shit ain't going, you know, it's too many niggas snitching anyway. You can't even make $10 without the cops knowing who your name is. So I just recommend young boys, find another hustle, my nigga, because technology has caught up with the criminal, my G. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You ain't lying with that.
Man, it's crazy, man. But man, these young guys are just not learning for real. Not learning. But shit, what you got to bring to the table, my G?
Well, you know, this man is.
Man, this man got
Killer King from the Bill.
What's up?
This man's about to drop an album, though, man. This nigga, motherfucking big boy, bro. He got Killer Mike on that thing. You already know. So I seen this little IG shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. It's only like 20 seconds. But
all right.
Killer King from the Bill.
What's up, man? This man got, he got music, man.
Jeez, working on a new album. We just had to fight our 50 stormtroopers. This one of these nigga on.
Yeah.
What happened to this one right here?
He was trying to do Run the Jewels. I slapped shit out of him.
Yeah, man.
Fuck out there.
Now you know a nigga.
Look, man, this nigga smacked up a stormtrooper. I guarantee some Star Trek fan is like, what the fuck? I've been wanting that motherfucker for 50 years. And this nigga, he don't even give a fuck. He's just breaking arms. He's like a little kid in that motherfucker, man.
Hey, speaking of which, motherfucker, I got the little Lego shit. My camera ain't working though. You see it? You see the white shit?
No doubt.
Hell nah. But bro, Big Boy, you know this. We had this conversation. I always think he don't get the same respect as 3000, but I feel like they on the same level, bro. This nigga dropping an album, bro, it's gonna be crazy. He stay true to his shit. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Fat Sacks, man. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with it, so I can't wait for it.
Big Boy. One thing I respect about Big Boy, if it wasn't for Big Boy, Outkast's name, I ain't gonna say would have died, but it just wouldn't have been thought of. He's done a great job of just keeping that Outkast name out there, even though it hasn't been any projects with him and 3 Sacks since The Love Below. You know, he drops every now and then, maybe every 2 or 3 years or something. You know, you might get something from him. You know, or sometimes he might take a little bit more of a hiatus than that, but he always does a good job of coming back to the people, man. Because listen, I'm sure this man ain't got to rap no more. This nigga was getting big money off his pit bulls back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when he had that Outkast kennel or whatever he had, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure he don't need the money, but I respect the artists that just do it for the craft, man. Because we need it, bro. We need it, man. Like, we need it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Boy. I already know it's going to be a dope project. I already know he's going to have that organized noise on that thing. Who knows? He might have something special with Rico Wade on there. So it might be crazy, man. You might even see an Andre 3000 collab track on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
You might.
Straight up.
I saw this. You fuck with Gorilla? Do you fuck with Gorilla Nims?
Oh yeah. What's that nigga saying?
Bing Bong.
No, not that. What's the other one?
Oh, fuck your life.
Yeah, fuck your life.
All right. So I saw this.
No, what's the other one though? It's another one too though.
I don't know. It's fuck your life, Bing Bong. I don't know. He got a lot of sayings.
He got a lot of little sayings, dog. I forgot.
But I was scrolling down like, man, and he was doing this freestyle, and I was like, yeah, bro, we gotta watch this. So I think it's only like a minute, but I'm gonna let you see some of this shit. Tell me what you think.
I fly bitches out. That means I import titties.
Shit, you don't let me be great.
In New York City, I fly bitches out. That means I import titties. Let's get a bit more gritty. You might fuck around and catch a fresh $1.50. We wage war and break faces. After that, kill shows and take stages. Chain looked like it was made from 8 glaciers. Only time you tough is commenting from fake pages. You ain't like that in your daily life. Probably mad cause back in the days I railed your wife. I forgot about that Gunther. Walk right by her. I don't acknowledge that I fucked her. Bing bong, catch a headshot. You a computer thug, smack you with a desktop. Put a red dot to your dreadlocks. 10 toes down like I'm driving Ubers in Bedrock. Fresh cut, hot towel with the eucalyptus. Got stabbed, so my shorty come remove the stitches. Look what this money do to bitches. She says grace before she eat my dick cause she's superstitious. Your man's my son, you my second kid. I'm outside house shopping for a second crib. Where I'm from, you could never live. They just gave my man 2 life bids, consecutive.
Woof. Woo. I was like, yeah, we gotta put that motherfucker on there, bro. He's a monster. He's a beast, bro.
Well, I mean, anytime you do a freestyle on niggas and started something, you can't go wrong. You know, for a nigga even to pick that track, because that's not a track a lot of people pick, right? For a nigga to even pick that track to rap over, you know he got something to say. He was cooking, man. But that's Nims, though. I've been fucking with Nims, you know, way back when he was really on the battle scene. You know what I'm saying? when he was a battler. You know what I mean? That's when I first got hip to him. You know, facts, man. Gorilla Nims, man. What can I say, man? I like seeing the vets still in the game and not in the game struggling, still putting on and still got motion. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nims, man. You know, I fucks with you, man. That's
that freestyle was cold, or whatever you want to call it. That shit was cold. I was like, yeah, you gotta throw that on there.
No doubt, man. Well, I'm gonna switch lanes, you know what I'm saying? Kind of go a little bit dark, you know what I mean? But this is what's popping in hip hop, so I definitely want to bring it to the forefront, man. You can bring that visual up, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I just want to say RIP to the young GOAT, Young Scooter, man. You guys, no doubt. If you guys haven't heard, unfortunately, he passed away on some crazy circumstances, like just crazy circumstances. Unfortunately, there appeared to be a fake 911 call. You know, you had a woman that called the police saying that she was basically a hostage and things of that nature, forcing the police to bring, you know what I'm saying, some units to that house. I don't know all the details, but just a rough cut of it. I guess Scooter and somebody else that was in the house saw the cops and they fled out of the house. And unfortunately, during him fleeing, he jumped over a fence and allegedly got his leg pierced by one of the wooden fences. And from what they're saying, they hit a major artery, and he pretty much bled out to death, man. So it's just fucked up, bro. I mean, I can't even understand it, but you got people like that. You got people that will try to kill you by calling the cops on you and making up some crazy ass story that's already gonna have the cops on edge. If you saying niggas got me for hostage and they got guns, well, they ain't coming in just knocking on the door. Hey, is everybody all right? They coming in, finger on the trigger. You know what I'm saying? So you actually really is putting somebody's life in danger. And from what I heard, bro, they did pick up the young lady who made the 911 call. She is in police custody, and she was charged, as she should be. You know, if you ask me, she should be charged with his death, to be real. But
I was never made. He would have been through that situation. Therefore, he would still be alive.
Right. That's a fact, y'all. You know, it's a wicked world.
Chain of events, man. Like, I'm gonna say this now. I might get flack, but black women, there's that stigma about, you know what I'm saying, us not protecting black women. But also on the flip side, black women should already know what the fuck happens when you pick up that phone and call them people on a nigga. Like, yeah. You already know. Like, they not coming to play no games. Even if she didn't say that shit, cuz who's to say he wouldn't have got locked up? You know what I'm saying? They not coming just to come and leave, nigga. Especially on some domestic shit. Allegedly, she had said he had put hands on her before or some shit. I don't know. We don't know if none of this shit is true. But that's speculation. But what I'm saying is, bottom line, women should know already. Like, when I pick up this phone, and, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's your life is in danger, like true danger. Like, we've seen some viral videos going around, some little TikToker beat his girlfriend up and shit like that. Like, if you're really into, call the police, man. But if you're not, and there's on some fuck shit, man, you know what can happen to us. You know what can, be in the system, all kind of shit, bro. So, yeah, I'm going to just say that first. But it's a sad situation, man.
Yeah, no doubt. I definitely hear that, man. You know, there's a lot of work to do on both sides. And yeah, like you calling the police, women know, or people know in general, you know what I'm saying, that, yeah, you could definitely get somebody in trouble, or unfortunately, you lead to somebody passing away. Yeah. So, but RIP to Scooter, man, he was just working on the album. Offset had a screenshot, their last text messages, and he was like, yo, come to the studio tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So, he was just about to drop an album, gearing up to drop an album. And it's unfortunate, man. A lot of people might not understand really the influence Scooter had, because he was one of those guys that didn't really like the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, he had the mixtape game in his hands. You know what I'm saying? It was like him, Future, and Gucci was just running the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't.
I was kind of like, damn, do I remember any of his shit? But I think I was scrolling down social media and I heard that one song, Jug King or Jug City or something like that. I was like, okay, now I know. I'm familiar with the voice now, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely heard some of his shit, but I wasn't really tapped into the movement like that. I'm just be 100. I know I listen to Future, but you know what I'm saying? Wasn't really like, I ain't gonna say a Scooter fan. I just didn't really, know his music like
that.
that.
Dude got some dope shit, and you can tell that he was speaking from a genuine, you know what I'm saying, genuine experience. You know, he wasn't, he was in them streets, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't just
like Trouble,
studio gangster, right? You know what I'm saying? Them guys knew about the hustle, right?
Right,
and but if you're not too familiar with Young Scooter, I would encourage everybody, and I'm sure you had mixtapes before this, but this is the mixtape I got hip to him on, Voice of the Streets.
Okay.
And Voice of the Streets is just, oh my gosh, bro. Back to back to back to back. It don't stop, bro. Like that mixtape is really a classic, bro. And he got a few mixtapes. And not just that, he got so many features, man. So many dope features with Gucci Mane, so many dope features with Future.
That's what I'm saying. I had to hear him. I just probably didn't really know who he was type shit, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt. But yeah, I would say, man, check them out, bro, because those mixtapes are timeless. You know, you got, this is doing the up and comings of, people like Zaytoven and, you know what I'm saying, these guys. So they all have, they all touch this mixtape, you know what I mean? So it's dope, bro. It's super dope, but I hated to hear about it. And the crazy thing was I was just bumping Voice of the Streets, no lie, about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, I was like, man, I want to hear that one song, Cash Money. He got a song called Cash Money. I want to hear that. So I'm like, man, I forgot how dope this motherfucker was. So I was just bumping them 2 months ago. And then to hear about this, man, I didn't want it to be true. Because he's such a low-key nigga. He really don't be in the social media like that. Yeah. So for them to say like he's dead, I'm like, well, damn, he a low-key nigga. He don't be, beefing with niggas and all that type shit. But then when they said the police shot and killed him, I'm like, damn, on his birthday, no less. This is his birthday. So that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? For your birthday to be your death day. But it happens, man. That type of shit happens, bro. But RIP to the Jug King, Young Scooter, bro. Your legacy. Everybody might not know about it, but it won't be lost because this dude really influenced a lot of niggas coming out of Atlanta. And they might not admit it, but this nigga really.
One nigga that openly said that. I forgot. I forgot these little young niggas' names, man. But one nigga, the day he died, I seen him post on the story like, if it wasn't for Young Scooter shit, I wouldn't even be in this rap shit. You know what I'm saying? So he gave him his powers. I'm pretty sure he probably did it before that, but happenstance of his death. But yeah, it's some niggas out here that's been influenced by other people. They just don't say that shit.
Oh yeah, facts, man.
I can't remember who that young nigga was though. I want to say Quando Rondo, but I'm probably wrong. It was somebody, a young nigga, like, you know what I'm saying, of that era. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, man. Young Scooter, man. And, people, I seen a post talking about asking, is the Atlanta scene dead? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those niggas, those pioneers that, kind of set the pillars for this new era, they passing away. You got the Troubles, you got the, the Takeoffs, you got, Young Scooter now.
Boy, I don't know if he was young. Dope Boy, bro.
Right, DJ Unk, you know what I'm saying? Archie, Eversoul, like a lot of those guys that was laying down the groundwork for Atlanta music is no longer here. So they was like, is Atlanta dead? You know what I'm saying? Which is a valid question to ask, you know what I'm saying? Because you really don't see a lot of artists being broke out of Atlanta. You see niggas being broke out of Memphis, Detroit, California, Texas, but you're not seeing a lot of those new artists being broke out of Atlanta like it was, let's even say 5 years ago. It was crazy, So I don't know, man. One thing about life nobody holds the crown forever. you know, Atlanta had a great run. They might have had a better run than anybody else, besides New York, since they started it. But I would say they probably had a longer run than the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas really been on top the last 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? To be real, you know? But yeah, man, it's, nobody holds the crown forever. So, I'm not mad at it. You got to give somebody else a time to shine as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Well, we was
talking about, man. R.I.P. Young Scooter, bro. You will be missed, bro.
Yeah.
And hopefully he got enough music. They can drop something. I would definitely love to hear at least one last project from Scooter. And, since unfortunately, when people pass, you do get a lot of eyes on you. So maybe he might be able to grab some new fans by dropping some new music, you know what I'm saying? And maybe getting a Future on some of the, get a few guys on there so he can get some rotation. And yeah, man. Straight up, man. So hopefully he got some new music on the way, man. That is a fact.
Yeah, I'm about to tap in with it. But we was talking about Wiz earlier. And he dropped that track list for Cushion Orange Juice too. I wanted to look at Exhibit A. Check that motherfucker out. You got Cushion Orange Juice intro. Who's that? How We Act. Is that OT Genesis? Crime, Bud, and Women. Okay. 5-star featuring Gunna. That's crazy. People still asking Gunna for features. That's the whole list of everything.
You say asking who for feature? Who say? Jenna? Gunna.
Yeah.
Oh, you got something with Gunna on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Wiz ain't a gangster nigga, right? So I can see him doing traps with Gunna because he's not in the streets like that, right? It's not like, yo, you fuck the street code up that I live by, so I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's always just been a getting high, cool ass nigga. So I can see it. I can see him fucking with a Gunna.
Then you got Top Down with Ty Dolla $ign and Jason Martin, aka Problem. You got Pimps and Hustlers featuring Lil Tyler. I don't even know who that is. Probably the little young niggas. YN.
Yeah, I know Lil Tyler. Yep.
I might be that song with Russell. That shit's stupid. I don't know if you heard that. That's that old classic Wiz right there. So I'm glad he threw that bitch on there. What's Happening? That's just him. Jet Taylor featuring Terrence Martin and Currency. That's gonna be hard. Max B interlude. Track called Red Eye. My Influence with Juicy J. Take Your Time and Get Paid with DJ Quick. Okay. Cashed Out featuring Larry June. I want to say that's like their second or third track that I've heard, and they got a dope ass vibe when they get together. Got It All, Chevy Woods. Okay. Just to See You Smile.
Now that's good too, real quick. Chevy Woods, man, that's been one of his day ones. So I love seeing when the day ones are still with, even because Chevy Woods probably ain't dropped shit. He probably ain't dropped shit.
I was gonna say something, but I didn't want to ramble on. But I've been tapping in with him, and his most recent project, I want to say, was either last year or 2023, called 1998, and I've been tapping into that, and that shit hard. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
He's definitely a day one. Ain't switched up. He's been on random projects, dropping his own shit, and he's actually a dope artist by himself.
Oh yeah, I fucking with all the Chevy mixtapes, bro. Back in the day.
The Red Cup music
I was on it.
The Red Cup music and the Cookout had me in a chokehold.
Yeah. It's good to see your day one niggas that's been with you. You know what I'm saying? There, like I say, he doesn't drop a lot. Some niggas get frustrated, like, damn, man, how come I ain't on like you? You know what I'm saying? But he a nigga that that he ain't there just for the money. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's a Tony
no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Just to See You Smile featuring, I can't even see that, like I say, RMJR. But Super Duper High outro, Keep Ballin', Khalifa's Home, Hyde featuring Don Toliver, Bring Your Lungs featuring Smoke Dizzle. That's gonna be a fire collab. When they collab, it's always crazy. Hit It Once, and I can't see the last one because it's ticker. Oh, that was the last. Hit It Once, and then Hit It Once club version. I guess that's like his single or something.
So I don't see the track I saw with DDG, so that might be some on DDG project.
Okay.
Or it could be a collab project they might be doing. I'm not sure, but
could have like a little album or mixtape coming out.
Man, no doubt, man. I'm definitely waiting for that Wiz, man, because it's nothing wrong. I encourage, artists to reinvent themselves and to do something original and not be afraid to take risks. But it's good to see him kind of go back to his roots. I think that's where he's best at, to me. I know he had a lot of success when he kind of switched it up, went a little more commercial, and I ain't mad at that. Feed your fam. But when it comes down just to a fan, this is the Wiz Khalifa I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Right.
It's like the reinvention of Cushion Orange Juice. It's like the same vibes from the first one. It's just we're in this time now, if that makes sense. That first one, I remember my nigga Ryan put me on that motherfucker. He's like, man, check this shit out. Man, I ain't never stopped listening to Wiz since he gave me that CD.
Oh, facts, man. Cushion Orange Juice definitely was my introduction to Wiz Khalifa. First song I heard from him was Mesmerized, and I was truly mesmerized. I'm like, yo, this shit's so fucking hard. It don't even make any sense, man. I can't tell you how many times I watched that video over and over.
In the cut, rolling doobies up, smoke out, choked out, blow out, smoke out. Man, he was like on a college vibe. That was like a little house party with like college vibes. Nigga had a pool and big ass what you call those coolers of beer and all, you know what I'm saying? All kind of little shit, man. Yeah, Wiz had a time. You had to be there. I ain't gonna lie, he's the reason why most of these niggas smoking in their videos now.
Definitely. I mean, he definitely gave.
Who was doing it then? Come on now. 09,
I mean, Snoop always been smoking in his videos. Snoop always been.
I'm talking about for the younger generation. I ain't talking about for the OGs. I'm talking about for the younger cats that's coming out now under him.
No. Like I said, he definitely. Right. Now he definitely brought some influence to the young cats. You know what I'm saying? I can't say he was the first nigga to do it, or niggas wasn't doing it for a while and he kind of restarted it. But far as bringing that wave through his generation, through his era, yeah, I'll definitely give him that. But you had niggas like Wayne that was smoking every damn time too. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot of these niggas' influences. You know, Wayne definitely was a Wiz Khalifa. Wiz was influenced by Wayne, brother. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So yeah, for sure. And then you got niggas like Currency too. But I definitely feel what you're saying because none of those artists I ain't gonna say none of them, but Currency never broke out into the mainstream like Wiz did. So Wiz did bring his lifestyle to the mainstream for sure. Taylor Gang definitely got brought to the mainstream. Crazy, you know. But you know, we don't talk about Wiz Khalifa mixtape run too much, but he has one of the dopest mixtape runs ever.
Yeah. 28 grams, Cushion Orange Juice.
Cabin Fever 1 and 2.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What's that one that had the weird name?
Taylor Alderdice. That was
Taylor Alderdice. There you go.
I just that was his high school. I think that was his high school name.
I didn't know why he named it Alderdice.
I was just weird name. But I be tapping in watching interviews and shit. I forgot who he was interviewed by. But I believe that's the name of his high school. So that's why
definitely dope, man. But yeah, he's had a phenomenal run mixtape wise, man. So let me switch gears, man.
Let me say this, bro. He brought some heavy producers in the game too. Cardo got wings, Johnny Giuliano, Lex Luger. Not Lex Luger. What's the other nigga? Johnny Giuliano, Cardo. It's one other cat. Damn, I can't think of it. Sledrin.
Yeah, Sledrin.
You know what I'm saying? He brought them, you know what I'm saying? He's the first cat I ever heard on the Cardo beat. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, let me let my kids in before we get on to this next drink. 1 second. I can edit this shit out, ain't you? rolling.
All right, man. Well, I kind of want to bring this full circle. I want to bring this to the women's side of things. You know what I'm saying? This next visual right here.
What up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If y'all don't know who it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where the hell you've been living at, but you know, this is the incomparable Queen Mother, Erykah Badu. You know, she recently just did a performance at the Billboard Awards. And as you guys can see, she has a very unique and special outfit on. Some people call this the BBL outfit. You know, I don't have a picture of the back, but you can kind of see it from the sides. It's like a big ass that's behind her. You know, it's been a lot of chatter about this. You know, I don't know if she's came out directly and said what she meant by it, by wearing the outfit. But, you know, I've heard that, hey, she was kind of bringing awareness to BBLs. Like, yo, women, you don't need to be doing this to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? But then I also saw people saying, well, no, this is about, you know, how, you know, when black women was oppressed in slave times, you know, slave master would look for these thick women. You know, we call them thick now, right? And they would study them. They would study them like they straight up experiments. You know what I mean? So, and it's a famous woman that was experimented on, and they brung her around like she was in a circus. Like people would go and see her because she had a big ass. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words. So they said that her performance might have been tied to that.
What was those called? Like a minstrel show? Is that what you're talking about? Kind of like
no, not the minstrel show. You know how they used to have those. You know, I forgot what they call them, oddities or.
Like yeah.
Yeah, you know, like the Dolphin Boy or Alligator Boy or something. Yeah, they had her in those type of shows. You know what I'm saying? So definitely degrading. You know what I'm saying? Making her naked. You know what I'm saying? Just so people can view. Oh damn! I never knew her. You know, it's definitely very disrespectful. So I don't. But either way, I think she's bringing awareness to a good point. I'm not a big fan of all these crazy BBLs, women out here dying, and it's a lot, you know, and I'm not really too sure who they doing it for because a lot of niggas I know, they don't be tripping off no BBLs, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they'll fuck them, they won't wife them.
There you go, you know what I'm saying? They're not asking women to get them. I ain't gonna say all men not, because you do have, you know, a good percentage of men who do want their women to get BBLs or whatever. They don't give a fuck. They just want bigger. They don't care how it comes, either natural or store-bought. They don't care. I just want a girl with a big rack and a fat ass. I don't care what you do to get it, but just make it happen. So, I mean, you do got guys like that, but overall, man, most men ain't, you know, forcing their women to get BBLs. You know, this is, you know, this ain't for men. I think this might just be for women, you know what I'm saying, for their self-esteem and to feel good about themselves more so, because men are not demanding BBLs, man. You know, that's a fact. But shout out to Erykah Badu. She's always been one to stand on business, no matter what the platform is. She ain't going to be shy. She going to get her message out. And she's always going to do it in a real way. So shout out to Erykah Badu. You know, she do got some hair under them underarms right there. I was kind of like, you know, man, I get it, man. You know, natural women, I get it, but that's definitely not my flavor. But
check Erykah Badu, bro. I'll wait.
Hey, man, listen, man.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot on that one. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. Erykah Badu, man.
Bro, she in her own lane, bro, own world by herself. She don't bother nobody, makes dope music. We talked about her dropping the thing with Alchemist. I wonder if Andre 3000 could be on there. You know, they got a son there musically, you know what I'm saying? She was caught in that interview saying that what did she say? She was talking about the flute thing, but then she was also alluding to him maybe getting back into the studio. I could be wrong though, but you never know.
Hey man, that's what I'm hoping. That'll be a dream, man. The day they say Andre 3000 has dropped his rap album now, that'll be the day I take off work and just listen to the album, man. Because listen, bro. You know, we go on and on about how dope Andre 3 Stacks is, man. So that is definitely no surprise right there, man. But yeah, shout out to Erykah Badu. I'm hoping the message she was sending was about BBLs, like women, you don't need to do this, right? That's what I'm hoping. But if it was about something else, I respect it because no matter what, it's bringing awareness to something, and I'm good with it, right? But no doubt, man, that's the queen, Erykah Badu. No doubt.
So where you want to go now, man? You want to?
I got something right here. I'm about to bring it up. Put the visual up here. Where is it at there? Okay, here we go, right here. Let's get down with this one here. No doubt, man. This is it's about my man Sauce Walker. You know, unfortunately, we talked about it last week. You know, there was a unfortunate shooting that occurred down in Memphis, Tennessee. Sauce Walker was a victim in the shooting. Definitely got hit, but unfortunately, his artist Say So P did not make it and lost his life during that altercation. But new events have happened. Like everything just been going crazy. Every week there's something new about this. And the latest news is that the cops was able to get a picture of one of the suspects. You know, respect to the dead, but this dumbass dude took off his mask and the cops was able to trace it back from that. You know what I'm saying? But this guy, I don't know for what, but this dude was found dead in Houston, man. You know, so this is raising a whole lot of eyebrows, right? We got a guy that's from Memphis, killed another man from Memphis, but he was found dead in Houston, where we know Sauce Walker is from. So I don't know what would possess a man to go into another man's backyard that you just had beef with, real life beef with, and to think that you're going to be safe in another man's backyard. I don't understand that. But how you feel about this, man? Because it's so many conspiracy theories, even some that's involving Sauce Walker having something to do with, you know what I mean? So, but what you think about it, bro?
Is dude really from Memphis though?
I thought he was from Memphis. I didn't do no research, but I haven't heard anybody say that he was from Houston, so I'm just guessing he might be from Memphis. But even so, though, I mean, to go back to Houston, you know you hot as fuck. You know what I'm saying? To go back to Houston is crazy. And your face is all over the news. You know what I'm saying?
And then, yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. It's weird.
It's very weird, you know. It kind of has that cover up type vibe on it, you know what I'm saying? Now I did hear reports that
try to finish the job, like what you know.
I mean, well, you probably ain't. I don't know. Not to say anybody can get touched, you know. But you know, to kill a man in his own backyard, especially when he on high alert right now, probably wouldn't be the best thing, you know, to finish the job. I'm pretty sure Sauce is on high alert. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so this probably be the wrong time. He definitely ain't got his guards down now. You know, so I don't know, man. It don't make any sense to me, man. But Sauce seemed to be in good spirits. I haven't heard him speak on this situation as far as the suspect being found dead in Houston, but I did see a video yesterday. He just signed a new artist. TSF, you know what I'm saying? So
Johnny Dang in the building about that like 1,000 pointer pinky ring or some shit.
Yeah, bro. Bought the biggest diamond ring Johnny Dang had in the damn place. Let me get the biggest shit you got, man. It's like he's celebrating life, celebrating being here. And I feel that, you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel that because, like, he probably know better than anybody. It can be taken away in a second. You know, you go outside to smoke a blunt and niggas roll up on you, just that fast. But yeah, man, first of all, I don't believe that. I don't think he had anything to do with that. You know what I'm saying? But I would hate to see some type of connection. I would hate that because that's crazy backdoor.
Hey, man.
Backdoor work. That's crazy work right there.
I mean, it all comes out what they say in the wash or the rinse, because what happened to Mo3, RP.
Yeah,
everybody saw it in real time in 2020, and then 5 years later, now you see what happened.
No doubt.
Hopefully it's not one of them. You know what I'm saying? Or in 3 years, you're gonna be like, oh well, damn, we was just talking about. You know what I'm saying?
I truly hope not, bro. I don't think bro had anything to do with it. To me, it's like in the same vein of Suge Knight. When they said Suge Knight had something to do with Pac death, right? I'm like, man, what nigga gonna orchestrate a hit and he's in the car to possibly get shot too? You know what I'm saying? It's just, and Suge got grazed in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Then get grazed in the head. You
right?
Your life in danger as well. So it'd be too dead.
Man. I don't. Since he did get hit up, I don't think that he had something to do with it, but I can understand people having feelings about that because usually, me and my cousin was talking about that when this nigga appeared to be a hired gunman, right? He wasn't there to rob him. He wasn't there. He was there to get the job done and go. So when you dealing with a nigga with that type of mentality, they don't leave no witnesses for the most part, especially if they already hit you. You know what I'm saying? They already hit you. They probably gonna finish you. You know what I'm saying? But God says something else, you know what I mean? And, so, and that's what I wanted to believe. I don't want it to be like, oh, damn, this is a nigga that hired me. My bad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want it to be that, but I don't think it is, man. And, but shouts out, condolences to Say So P, props out to Sauce Walker, because I love the way he's been handling it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't run out of town when it happened. He did everything he was supposed to do. He did the interview with Old Boy. He went to the restaurant Say So P said we got to go to. He went to the clothing store Say So P said we got to hit up. So he completed the mission when a lot of niggas would have been out of there that night. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. They get me stable, and I'm about to get my ass back to Texas.
Hey, take me back home. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. So I got to give him props for that. That's definitely some man shit right there. And with all that being said, yeah, I don't think he had nothing to do with it, man. But time will tell. What's done in the dark comes to the light sometimes, right? So we'll, hopefully we don't have any. But you know what? I did hear that the other suspect that was involved in the shooting died too. I don't have any confirmation on that, but they were saying that both suspects are now dead. So. I don't know, man. Somebody's cleaning up their mess for sure. Straight up.
All I can hear is that 50 line in my head. And he was like, that nigga got hit like I got hit, but he ain't breathing.
Exactly. You feel me? You feel me, man? So yeah, man. That is
many, man. All right.
That is nasty work.
Let's go to some local shit, bro.
Well, hold on. Before we get to the local segment, man, I did want to. I had one more topic for today's hip hop that I wanted to show real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me get this together here.
Many.
Get this on together.
That's on me. I won't cry.
Is this it right here? I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to find this. I just had it, bro.
Hey, by chance, did you see that video Hazy posted?
I did not see anything Hazy posted. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Okay, here we go. All right, bet. So, what I'm about to bring up now, this is, Kanye just had his interview with academics. You know, it's going crazy. You know, of course, in predictable Kanye form, this nigga went off. You know, he just be saying the most crazy, salacious, shit that a nigga can say. You know what I'm saying? But there was one piece. I don't agree with a lot of this shit. Now, I don't say I agree with this, but this, he did provide some clarity as far as why he wears the swastika, right? Because that's just crazy, right? It's like a white man walking around with a KKK shirt on. You know what I'm saying? So bring that clip up, and let's go ahead and play this real quick.
Have to denounce Ye publicly, or we're going to drop your artist, Leon. We're going to cancel all your tours. So they on some mob shit. So it's die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They up here threatening niggas, stopping their money. This is real life shit off of a statement, off of me wearing a motherfucking chain, off of me wearing they pain. But they playing, turning up, promoting, and making money off of our pain. But if I wear a piece of their pain, then they're going to threaten to destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives. We're going to destroy Leon's life. Leon did a whole SZA album, and now we're going to destroy his life if you don't denounce this man's tweet type shit. They said, Ty, you have to denounce.
Yeah, crazy. I wonder what level of truth of that statement had, because I'm talking about the Ty statement, because that's crazy if they labels did come to anybody affiliated with Ye saying that kind of fugazi shit. That's crazy, dog. Like, you gotta denounce, you gotta part ways with this nigga, even though, you know what I'm saying, he's not responsible for Ty Dolla $ign, but he definitely did collaborations. Them niggas just did 2 albums, The Vultures and Vultures 2. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, that was a lot. I watched that last night, and he said some of this shit about Jay-Z too, but I don't know how hard he gonna stand on that, because that nigga said he want to go to Japan. He's scared for his life. So, but anyway, back to
the Jay-Z shit, I definitely don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And not because I fucks with Jay-Z, but just because it's just out of bounds, man. I mean, he called his kids retarded. I don't see how that relationship can be repaired, man. When you bring in a nigga's kids, especially people like Beyonce and Jay-Z, because they try so hard to keep their kids out of the light, right? So for you to be mentioning their kids is on a different level, because it's not like they're public figures. You know what I'm saying? They're still kids, right? So for you to say they're retarded, and that's why you haven't seen them. Like, Jay cut niggas off for less. You know what I'm saying? He cut niggas off for just talking about his wife. So I can imagine a nigga getting cut off for talking about his kids, bro. And then in the manner, calling them retarded, if they're not, dealing with some type of disability like that, then yeah, you was, just know that y'all probably never gonna be cool again. Dame dad didn't even do none of that, and he still ain't fucking with Dame.
And then, but he had never, he ain't never. This ain't his first time though dissing Jay, because he said he was mad about him not coming to his wedding, all kind of shit. He brought that up a little bit in the interview with academics. You know what I'm saying? He's still hurt behind it. Whatever his wedding was supposed to mean to some people, or he thought it was, he's fucked up behind that, because he still mentioned that shit in the academics. He didn't dwell on it long, but he still brought it up. He's like, these niggas didn't even come to my wedding. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, that's true. The marriage didn't last anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, how much you want to fault a nigga? Y'all niggas didn't even stay together anyway. You probably should have never got married in the first place, right? But
back to that's crazy. I would have never thought about it like that when he said I'm wearing their pain, and then now they want to cut me off, but they can wear our pain, and they could just turn up and make $1 off of it. That went over a lot of people's heads. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that was definitely significant, man. That's one of the things I was like, okay, I see where you're going with this. You know, he's just taking that rebel approach to it, right? Which is going to be definitely offensive to a lot of people when you come like that. But when he said that, that makes a lot because them record companies be pimping niggas for their pain, man, talking about their street life and then benefiting when they die. You know what I'm saying? So
ultimately, then they get killed or locked up, so they profiting regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's a fact, bro. So that made some sense. I don't know. I'm not going to wear a swastika to make that point. But
you didn't agree with the whole overall conversation, but it was some points that gave you more insight into how he was thinking.
No doubt. Man, definitely gave you some more insight, which is good. You know what I'm saying? But I just saw a clip with I got to watch this whole interview because this interview seemed crazy. Because the clips I've seen has been dynamic. But Shannon Sharp just interviewed Damon Wayans, and
I watched that.
Yeah, he was talking about Kanye, and he was just like, "Yo, man, like when you see a homeless man talking to himself on the street, everybody's like, yeah, that person needs some help. He got to get some help, right?" And they just comparing that, like, yo, Kanye West is mentally ill. You know what I'm saying? So when we see him in these bursts and rants, we should be like, yo, we got to get this man some help. And he was like, I don't know who is in his circle, but somebody needs to like, yo, man, you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, or get some help. And I do agree with that. Even by the way, like when you hear Kanye talk, it's like erratic. It's like, yeah, I gotta do it. And you know what I'm saying? He's all over the place, bro.
Just like that rant that he had in the middle of the interview.
Right.
That rant, that whole rant. He's like, oh man, but thank you for letting me get that off. And
right,
yeah.
So you can tell that he's anxious. Like he's not right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I do believe that is when you got a mentally ill person, the boundaries of reality don't exist. He's gonna say what the fuck you want. He's gonna do what the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? So I felt Damon Wayans on that. But we've been saying mental ill. He's been to rehabs, or whatever, homes for his mental illnesses. So we all know he got a problem. But he's great entertainment, right? Because nobody at his level says these type of things. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be clickbait. Like
on that same token, he's taking, like he was saying, he's taking the risks that these other niggas won't do because they're affiliated with corporation and the same brands that he's kind of talking about. He's not affiliated with anybody.
Yeah.
So ain't nobody can't really shut him up in a sense. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, okay, well, we're gonna snatch this endorsement, we're gonna snatch this sponsor, we're gonna do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't hurting for nothing. You can't, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what he was talking about when he was saying, I'm a billionaire, nigga. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, meaning that, like, I don't give a fuck about nothing, bro. Like, you can't hurt me with monetary shit. As long as I can get my voice and my opinion out and my message out, you niggas can't stop me. That's what I got from that. You know what I'm saying? They just want to be heard, dog. That's it. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, the nigga just want to be heard, dog.
True indeed, man. True indeed on that, man.
One other thing, man, how you say you're in agree with the Jay-Z shit. I wonder what his beef is with J. Cole. Talking about he never liked the nigga and all the kind of shit. I'm just like, what?
I don't know, man. He say people stop listening to J. Cole after they lose their virginity. Like, he was going off. He was going crazy on J. Cole. I don't know why that nigga did him like.
He went in on Cole, dog. I think that was long overdue from that false prophet because he brought that shit up.
Oh too. Yeah. That's what it was. That's what he was saying. Like, people try to call me the false prophet. Y'all the false prophets. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely into relation to that. And I always wonder if Jay-Z kind of put a battery in J. Cole back, you know what I'm saying, to do that song because
kind of like to son this nigga.
Yeah, like, yeah, go ahead, yeah. You like give him the clear. Yeah, you can go ahead and talk about that, man. Because you've been talking about my family. Yeah, put that nigga on blast a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And hold on, one more before we get off of this. I gotta say this. Him and Jim Jones was just together with this fashion shit, and he just talking about him.
Talked about Jim, broke nigga.
What the fuck is Ye on, bro?
Well, you know what?
They was just together in Japan. Hold up. They I don't know what they did, but it had to be something with fashion. They had like Dipset belts out. They had all kind of like fashion shit on the floor. And you know, him and Ye, they can obviously connect on that note. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the conversation was about. And I remember in that same token, Jim Jones was bigging up Ye's Bully, talking about it's gonna be the hardest album of the year, And then you see this interview, now he's shitting on him.
Yeah, I don't know, man. From what he was saying in the interview, it was some type of thing where Jim Jones was a middleman of a deal. And the people, whoever contacted Jim Jones, was like, yo, if you can get us a meeting with Kanye, we're going to give you $2 million. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Kanye was like, well, yeah, I mean, shit, if my man going to get some paper just for me to go meet somebody, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to this meeting, you know what I mean? So he went to the meeting. I'm guessing everything went good. And I'm guessing he got his paper. But then he was saying something like he asked Jim Jones. He asked him for something. And Jim was a little bit shaky on his answer. And he's like, bro, I just got you $2 million. There should be no if and buts. Like, bro, I just hooked you up, my nigga. We shouldn't have. So it was something to that effect where he felt like he got played when, nigga, I just hooked you up with that's crazy. You getting $2 million just a middleman a deal? Or not even middleman. You just bringing the two parties together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you're not getting a cut off they deal. You're just getting a cut for you getting a finder's fee pretty much.
Just to find this man. Just to track Kanye down so we can get him in the room, blah, blah, blah. We're going to give you this X amount of bread.
Which is love. I mean, if I was Jim Jones, I'd be pumping up his CD too. You just got me $2 million, the easiest $2 million of my whole life. Hell yeah, I'm gonna rock with you. But it was something, I forgot what exactly he said, but it was a situation where he felt like it should have just been a yes, and it shouldn't have been nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. That's that, man. But we can spin it into the local segments.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna play this. We had the Slum Fest Awards not too long ago. I want to say on the 29th or the 22nd. It was one of those Saturdays, I believe. Let's see if I can bring this up.
Definitely. Shout out to the Slum Fest, man. Shout out to Mocha Latte. She was one of the recent recipients of an award from the Slum Fest. They recognized her. So shout out to Mocha Latte. She's been doing her thing in St. Louis for a long time. You know, definitely one of the people who's been laying down that groundwork as far as media, radio, things of that nature, promoting. So yeah, shout out to Mocha Latte, man, because she won the Slum Fest award.
All right, let me see if I can bring this up real quick. There you go. What's up? Yeah, that was it. I thought it was longer.
No. Shout out to the Slum Fest, man. I'm gonna have to, probably go to one of those award shows. You know what I'm saying? For sure, just check it out. Check out the vibe. I've never been to one, but I love it when people recognize cats from the soil and recognize the work they've been putting in. So I ain't never mad at that, man. Shout out to Slum Fest, man. For sure. And you know, another thing, you know what I'm saying, when we come, I mentioned Mocha Latte, you know, and about the media, but we got some rising stars in the media that's from St. Louis, and they is just going viral as viral can be. You know what I'm saying? The first guy I want to point out is, you know, a guy that's kind of been doing this thing. I don't want to disrespect the man, but I just been coming across him in like the last 1 to 2 years. You know, Man. That's his name, y'all. AYE Man. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, if you're from my generation, you know about Hits on the Streets. He's like that street journalist that's out there in the trenches, you know, and kind of reporting on what's going on, like the pulse of the city as far as the youth. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you see them in videos where they're having them spin out shows. I forgot what they call them, man.
Side shows.
Huh?
They're called side shows.
Side shows, right? So,
hey,
no doubt, yeah, no doubt. This is definitely not a Lou thing per se, but you know, we had similar things, but when we was shutting down, niggas just to pass through. It wasn't no donuts.
When we got together at Fairground, and you get your together on a Sunday, nice and clean. You got your things, you got your rims, you got your drink, you got your weed. You just chilling and scope the whole scene. These niggas is, well, like from the Bay, they got a whole little crowd. They got their fastest whips, nigga hitting donuts and all kinds of shit. Man, that nigga be in the mix, bro. That nigga be in the mix.
He be in the mix, man. Like, you know, one of the videos that went crazy is, you know, he's in one of those side shows. All of a sudden, the nigga start busting. You know what I'm saying? You know, these niggas got to get down and go to this little laundry. I don't know what business that was. They had to go duck off in that motherfucker, but that's real. You know what I'm saying? You know, so that just lets you know he's bringing the perspective that a lot of niggas won't do. You know, a lot of niggas ain't about to go in the mix, get into the soil, go in the trenches to get those stories out. You know, and I'm just glad that people respect them as a, you know, like I haven't heard about nobody fucking with him or nothing. It seems like everybody is, you know what I'm saying, hoping that he wins. So, you know, and like I've seen a little bit of his transition from just interviewing people on the St. Louis streets to interviewing, you know, major label signed artists. You know what I'm saying? So he's doing this thing, man. I've seen other media guys give him props like, yo, keep doing what you're doing, bro. You're doing something different. So, Man, I gave you props before last year. I'm going to give you props again now, man. Keep doing your thing. We keep seeing your elevation, bro. And like, I love watching your content. He's a funny ass dude too. So he got the personality. He's funny. He's fearless. And if you got that combination, bro, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah, be everywhere that you thought was cracking. He's there in the mix. Like, oh, I didn't even know that was happening. Oh, damn, he over here. I saw he was interviewing one of the dancers at Boosie's son's video shoot. She was like, oh yeah, they ain't playing the music, so we ain't even doing nothing. It's boring. And he started laughing. She was like, nigga, I'm serious. He was like, well, damn, well, Boosie play the music. So he be everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? So nigga be everywhere.
That's what's everywhere, bro. You know, I can't wait to see him, man, have his own show or something. You know what I mean? Like a straight up for real show. You know, because he definitely got something, man. And like I say, he's the voice of the streets for the youth. He's showing you the pulse of the city. What's really going down in the city, he's showing you.
You know why he's getting so much love? Because he's approaching the situation with no malice. He's not trying to, like, I ain't gonna say profit, but he's just trying to have a good time and be in the mix. He ain't trying to be on the negative shit. So that usually always wins, bro. When you, because you know the salacious shit and all this old baby mama, baby daddy shit. No, you know, if you in those kind of situations with the camera and all that shit goes viral, stupid nuts. But he's going viral in like fun places. You know what I'm saying? Where niggas would like, damn, I would want to be there type shit.
Right. Facts, bro. Facts. And like I say, we need him. We need people to show the inside of St. Louis so people can kind of know our city a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you already know our city get treacherous, but you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of good things about it too. So I'm glad that he's in the mix. And like I said, I love seeing his elevation. You know, he was back there for the Sexy Red concert. You know what I'm saying? When she was here and he was interviewing pretty much everybody that was on that bill. You know what I'm saying? So great exposure for him, man. You know, so shout out to A-Man Man. Now, another guy that I'm not so familiar with, but I just keep hearing this nigga name, and when I scroll through my social media, I keep seeing this nigga video.
I gotta roll up this time. I ain't gonna hit the bong. I'm gonna roll up this time.
No doubt. So the dude I'm about to mention, man.
Woo. No, I'm just laughing because, bro, he's so controversial, bro. That's
so controversial. You know what? An OG told me a long time ago, never trust a nigga with two first names. Right, you know what I'm saying? Mike, but this ain't Kendrick Lamar. This nigga name is Mike Larry. I was just funny though, but yeah, OG did tell me years ago, never trust a nigga with two first names. Straight up, but Mike Larry, man, I don't know much about this guy, but this guy's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I think you know more about his origins than I do, so I'm gonna let you talk about that, man. But where did this kid come from, man? What the fuck going on?
I ain't gonna. It's not like I got the whole story, bro. But my recollection, I don't know when this was timeline wise, as far as time, but I know the nigga recently got out of jail, and he had that viral video of standing in like a wooded area, armed to the T with artillery, like a proof shots, man. Talking like, nigga, where that nigga Nelly the celeb at? I don't give a fuck about none of you other niggas. I got beef with this nigga. And he just started putting it down, telling me I've been locked up because of you, and blah, 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 blah. I was like, damn. But the video was doing stupid numbers.
Crazy.
And then fast forward, I see another video. The niggas in the club saying, hey man, what club we at? He said this shit like 7 times to somebody. I don't know who these people are. Like, what club we at? He like, huh? What club we at? He like, huh? I was like, what the fuck? So then the video keeps going, and you see Mike Larry kind of like walk around the club, walk through some people, and get in front of a nigga. He start talking to him, and then he just haul off and steal on the nigga. Then that video goes viral. They start banging. So, bro, I don't know what it is, bro, but he's definitely cracked the code when it comes to going viral and making motherfuckers want to watch your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And one of the most funniest recent videos that I seen, I think he was at Jeans or Mose's, something that Reggie Dub be promoting. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Reggie Dub, one of the hottest promoters in the city, Mr. Share My Live. But I don't know if it was a skit or not, but you see Mike Larry, man, I wish I should have saved that video. But you see Mike Larry, 2 niggas dragging this nigga out by his legs, nigga. And he like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if that was a skit or if that was just like some real life shit. They ain't want that nigga in there from the club scene. Like, I don't know. But the nigga been going viral. He got beef with another nigga named Terrence or some shit. That I don't know, bro. He got the city on fucking fire when it comes to viral video. Everybody sharing this shit. Everybody's viewing this shit. Everybody commenting. Like, I don't know, bro. That's just my little introduction to Mr. Mike Larry. But I did see he did take a picture with Ebony the Doctor. He's gonna be on her shit. I'm definitely gonna tap into that.
No doubt. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, speaking about that interview goes down this Sunday. That interview, Mike Larry, Ebony the Doctor, and also her co-host Mo Faded will be on The Operating Room, y'all. If y'all not hip to this, is a great podcast with a friend of the platform, Ebony the Doctor. It's called The Operating Room. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. Facts. And, you know, they talk about sex, love, relationships, and they got an exclusive interview with Mike Larry going down this Sunday, April 6th at 7 p.m. So if you're able to tune in, you can tune in at on youtube.com at The Operating Room ENT 7742. Now, I'm going to put out some more stuff out there, but once again, you can catch that Mike Larry interview. He's going to be on the operating room on YouTube at the operating room ENT 7742. Should be a great interview. I'm definitely going to be watching because I know these niggas going to be tripping because Mike Larry, bro, is just, I can't even explain it, man. St. Louis niggas, is him and 607 Unc might need to get a show together. Like, these niggas, they might just need to do some business together, bro. Because these two niggas, yeah, you might need to get high before you listen to these.
Look at it. The nigga Mike Larry, right? Did you see his he did his own Pop the Balloon?
No, I didn't see that one, man.
Bro, oh my God, bro. If you find that one, he had like 5 people, and he chose a little crackhead looking lady, bro. This shit was funny. He's popping their balloons. He's like, nigga, why you in this line? Nigga, I don't even like niggas. Bow. Like, bro, you got, bro. I forgot about that. I saw that shit too. That shit was funny. Like good on the corner outside, pop the balloon shit.
And the thing is, it's so crazy because you know, he was just on my homegirl's live. My homegirl Shantae, man, and I was just scrolling, saw her live, and her shit was doing numbers, man. So people are tuned in to him, they tapping in. Every time they see him, they running it up. So, man, we might have to get this nigga on this motherfucking platform. He seemed to be helping everybody else. Come help us too, Nick. You know what I'm saying? We can talk some bullshit out here. But yeah, shouts out to those guys. Amen, man, Mike, Larry, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I want to see you guys on those big platforms. I want to see y'all interviewed by the Say Cheeses and all the dialogues and you know what I'm saying? I want to see you guys on those platforms, man.
Porch, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Off the porch, yeah. Cam Capone. I want to see I want to see these guys on those Adam 22, you know what I'm saying? With No Jumper, I mean. Get those guys on there because they're entertaining, if anything else. They're definitely going to bring in some numbers because they just talk so much shit. But I just had to talk about that. Now, there's one more thing, man, as far as what's going down locally that I want to bring some attention to, man. If you can bring that visual up for me, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me there we go. All right, there we go, man.
I know you can zoom in on them motherfuckers.
Yeah. You got that, man. You can zoom in on them, zoom out, whatever you want to do. But this right here, man, is a game night. It's called Think It's a Game. I love that name. Think It's a Game. You know what I'm saying? I like that. It reminds me of that Jay-Z Myth Bleak song. Think it's a game till your brain's blown out. No, actually, that was Benny Siegel's song. That was on Benny Siegel album anyway. But yeah, they having a game night, 420 friendly. This is popping at 918 LaBaume Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri. I think it's April 19th. I don't know why they fucked up the date. They got 2024. Unless we going back in the past, nigga, we ain't gonna be able to make that one. But no, it's popping, man. April 19th, 2025, man. And like it says, man, 2 floors, live music, food, 420 friendly, got spades, dominoes, Monopoly. Damn, I don't know. That game usually take all damn day. I don't know how they're gonna do that one.
Monopoly. Side note, I've never ever finished a full game of Monopoly. You always play till the niggas get tired. I have never seen a game of Monopoly in my life.
I ain't seen it often, but I have been a part of games where everybody got bankrupt and it's just one last nigga standing. But those games go for hours, man.
Yeah, nigga.
Because most niggas don't want to sell their property. That's what make the game go so long, right? Most niggas don't want to let you monopolize, right? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why the game takes so long.
I got 3 properties you want. You don't want to barter and shit. I got all the railroads. Right. You got utilities, nigga. Like, come on.
Cause niggas see you got all the money. Like, damn, I give him this property. He gonna build this shit up and get me the fuck out of here. The niggas like, hell no, nigga.
Now every time you land on that nigga, he shit, you owe him $1,500 and you only got $50.
That's what I'm saying. Facts. Done with. Mortgage. Yeah, $75 for the water company, $100 for the railroad.
That was when you gotta flip them deeds over, nigga, because you don't even own the motherfuckers no more. That was the whole thing. I remember the Monopoly rules a little bit, nigga.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So they got Monopoly, Uno, the Connect Four. So they pretty much got something for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if they got that big ass Connect Four, like the adult size, where you can be outside with it. You know what I'm saying? They're like that.
I would imagine so, man. You know, just so it can be a little bit more.
It's all around some little bitty ass look.
Right.
Connect Four. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think hopefully it's that big adult shit. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man. Definitely, man. So it sounds like it's gonna be a dope night, bro. It looks like this is the first initial game night. So they're doing a grand opening for it. So yeah, man. If you guys ain't doing shit, this is the day before 420. So if you want to just kick off that 420 festival the right way, check out my boy Smoogie the Comedian. It's going down. Also, check out Smoogie the Comedian. He does his own live podcast every Monday at 10:30 at night. You can catch him on Facebook. Check him out, man. He has a great show. They talk about relationships, things of that nature. And he always has a great cast. And he, talking about different perspectives. So shout out to Smoogie. He's also a friend of the platform. He's been on the show before. So we definitely just want to promote this. And I want people to go out and listen. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me show. Oh my God. I just so happen to have my Spades Tournament Trophy 2018, nigga. That's right.
That was you with money, right?
Boy is a Spades extraordinaire. Shout out to my man Monroe.
Yeah, Monroe.
Took this shit. First time ever being in the tournament, going against some real vets. We took it home. First time, man. So this was just in the room. This was not a prop, y'all. But I bring this out to show niggas it's not a game. You talking to a nigga. I play spades every day, y'all. Every day I go to my spades on my phone. I play spades every day. So nigga, I don't stop, my nigga. So I'm probably gonna have to go down there and put some foots to asses in that motherfucker.
Hey man, if you going, we gotta be a team in that bitch then, B.
No doubt, man. But yeah, man, shout out to Smoogie, man. Like it's about to be a rainy ass night. Definitely storming out here, man. All right, so we got that going. Okay. Well, shit, man. I know we didn't have too much as far as concerts, but you attending the concert tonight, man. So how about you speak a little bit on what you got going on later this evening, man?
Wow. Check me out, nigga. No, but just to rehash, I'm just gonna give a quick backstory. So we went to the Scarface concert last year, right, at the Hawthorne.
Mm-hmm.
So I took my old man, my pops, because I felt like he introduced me to hip hop, and that's no cap. So we had a good time, and he enjoyed the show. We met Scarface, got meet and greet tickets, all that, and we had a great time. So to return the favor, he bought me and him tickets to MC motherfucking Light, nigga. Winery, 7:30, baby. Probably like in a couple hours from now. So yeah, I'm attending that, man. I just want to hear 3 songs. I want to hear Cha Cha Cha, I want to hear Paper Thin, and I want to hear Poor Georgie. And there's a lot in that song, that verse she did with Escape. You know what I'm saying? That was on the Sunset.
Oh yeah, Sunset. Yeah. She definitely gonna do that one.
I just want to hear those 4. I'll be satisfied. Everything else, you know what I'm saying?
She gonna definitely play those. Those are gonna be in the wheelhouse. Paper Thin, out of all those songs you said, Paper Thin is probably my favorite. I love Paper Thin, man. Just
I like that Cha Cha Cha. Cha Cha Cha.
Oh yeah, Cha 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 is crazy. I believe the album was called Light as a Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my brother had that
too. She always has some fly album covers, dog.
Oh yeah, she was a fly, man. Her gear, niggas wanted to not to say look like her, but she dressed in all the dope polos and you know what I'm saying? Fila suits, like she wasn't dressing like Salt and Pepper. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, she had her own vibe. So niggas was like, damn, man, her shoe game on point. Damn, her, You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So yeah,
If you like, boy, you better stop playing with her. And she just recently dropped the album last year, man.
She did, and it was a good album. It was a good album. I really enjoyed that album, man.
It had like 8 or 9 songs, but it was a solid.
Oh, it was a good project. It was a good project, man. And
one of one.
One of one, right. Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, I like to see the
17 tracks on the motherfucker, but she had some shit on there.
Oh no, she had some shit. Like I said, I enjoyed that album, man. And whoever the producers was, they showed some love. They gave her some dope shit. So but yeah, man.
So but yeah, man. Yeah, man. MC Light, 7:30 tonight, City Winery.
You know, she is the orchestrator of one of my favorite Lil' Kim intros. And actually, I believe she might have been mad at Lil' Kim for taking this. But you remember how Lil' Kim was on the Mobb Deep remix? She was like, "Hot damn hoe, here we go again." You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's her shit. Hot damn, here we go again.
Right, that's MC Light shit. Yeah, that's MC Light shit. Yeah, no doubt.
I got it.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? She responsible for putting that in the hemisphere. So Lil' Kim snatched that up. We put it on some grimy shit, and it was just it was a rap. I mean, that's one of niggas talk about some of the best starts to a verse.
Oh, yeah, that was me. That was me. The best. I don't know how to count bars, but just the best intro line to a song.
Right. And of course, Light did it first, but when Lil' Kim did it too. Hot damn hoe, here we go again. Light as a rock, hard as a man, bro.
Body that song.
Body.
Oh my God, that's got to be one of her top verses. Hey, yeah, that's got to be one of her top verses of all time.
You talking about Lil' Kim?
And on Get Money.
You know what? What's crazy was I just saw today they just gave Lil' Kim, I forgot what magazine, they gave her the best female rap verse ever for her verse off the Benjamins, of All About the Benjamins.
I gotta go back up.
Have your friends singing "This Is For My Homies," dressed in all black like the Nomads. She went off, man. She was like, what'd she say? Glock 40 for your mouth, bitch, deep throated. I know you want to feel the wound because it's platinum coated. Yeah, man. From the sideline, get your own dick. Why you ride mine? I'm a good fella type of lady. Keep the 380 and an 80. Puffy, hold me down, baby. He ate on that motherfucker, man.
I always thought it would have been that Get Money verse. She that Get Money verse though.
Oh yeah.
In the video, Mary J. Blige, a couple other little Salt and Pepper and shit. And that little when they like getting their hair done, and nails up, and drinking champagne. Oh, she did that verse, bro.
She did a thing, man. She did a thing on Ladies Night. You know, the song with Missy and
Oh yeah, Missy, Angie Martinez, left.
Yeah, Angie Martinez. I think was Queen Latifah on that
song. That was her song. It was
Angie Martinez song, right? Right.
Yeah, Angie Martinez, Missy, Left Eye, and the Brat, if I ain't mistaken.
No doubt, man. Yeah, so she always, but you know what? I shared that she got voted the best female verse, but I also had to give props to Big because he wrote all that shit. So, when you giving her props for her verses, you got on that same hand, give props to Big because that's the nigga that was penning. And that's just another notch to how dope he was to be able to write shit from a female perspective and to be nominated for one of the best verses ever. You know what I'm saying? That's just how dope Big was, man. So, yeah, man. But you know what? Even though Big wrote it, it's something about Lil' Kim's delivery. Nobody else could have did it like Kim. The way she rapped over those beats, dog. Yeah, facts, man. Yeah, so I don't want to take nothing away from her, but it was a two-part thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, that MC Light show should be crazy. I was looking for tickets. I was like, man, you know what? I might just slide up in that motherfucker. No more tickets available. Done. That thing was done. It's like we can put you on the wait list. I'm like, yeah, that wait list ain't. And plus, I ain't gonna probably get the seat that I want anyway. So, but yeah, man. MC Lyte's gonna shut it down, man. I need to check the city winery. Let me close this window. Get a little bit of neighborly interference over here. But yeah, I need to check out to see who else City Winery got, because they be having a lot of dope artists. You know what I'm saying?
I'm mad. You know, one thing I missed that I was kind of pissed off about, or a little shady about, tail end of last year. I wish I could have went to Ed Lover's mixtape tour, where he was he's kind of doing covers of your favorite rap songs. You know what I'm saying, like your Biggie, Snoop's, Pops, shit like that. And he had happening with a live band. Bruh, when I saw him on Drink Champs talking about it, he's like, yeah, I stopped at St. Louis City Winery. I'm like, fuck, why didn't I go to that, bro? That would have been epic, bro. Yeah. That nigga's a hip hop historian for real. He was there at Ground Zero, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, MTV Raps, nigga. Come on now.
Facts.
I got Who's the Man over there on bootleg right now, nigga, over there in the cut.
Hey, I was just watching Who's, you know they got it on Tubi right now.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I watched a little bit. I didn't get a chance to watch it all, but I was like, damn, I forgot Chris Cross in this motherfucker.
Redman, Chris Cross,
right?
LL Cool
J,
all kind of
well, listen, it goes on and on.
Every rapper that you can think of that was in the game and popping, that they fucked with or had a relationship, they was in the movie.
Especially out of New York. If you was a New York rapper, you was definitely in that movie. You know what I'm saying?
Shaheem.
Movie, man. I was watching. I gotta finish it up, man. But it was good to see that. You know how Tubi go. You don't be on there for a certain amount of time, so you know they don't tell them when they're gonna take that money.
Yeah, man. I like their nostalgia purposes, man. They bringing up old shit like that. You know.
Oh hell yeah, damn right, man. Well, this brings us into the versus segment, and you know I got a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a visual for one of them, but well, matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and go with that first, real quick. The one I got a visual for. Give me a second, man. These shits.
Oh shit. Man. March 31st, 2019.
There we go. All right, you can go ahead and bring that on up, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. This is Versus Battle Rap Edition.
Excuse me.
You know, out of these four gentlemen, man, we got starting from left to right. I got my man Ill Will, you got Rum Nitty, you got JC, and you got Geechee Gotti. So 2 must stay, 2 can go. Which 2 are you keeping out of this list, man?
JC Ill Will, nigga. Detroit, baby. I mean, Michigan.
We're Michigan niggas, right? You got
Pontiac.
Ill Will from Pontiac, Michigan, and you got
I thought JC was from Pontiac. I thought they was both from Pontiac.
They both, yeah, I think yeah, because I know he's not from Detroit. So yeah, they both probably from
I spoke when I said Detroit, but Michigan for sure.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, JC and Ill Will for sure.
Woo-wee!
I had that as soon as you told me that shit the day we had that convo. I had my mind made up then. I just didn't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give you my answers, but man, JC and Ill Will for sure. The way these niggas craft bars, stop, bro. Stop. It's different. It's different, bro. I get Geechee Gotti and I get Rum Nitty, but these 2 niggas is different. Yes, JC and Ill Will, nigga. We on the tear.
I supposed to, you know, this one. Yeah, this one was definitely tough because everybody on here is a legend. Mm-hmm. Everybody on here still gets busy to this day. I'm gonna have to go with the right side. It just so happened to be Rum Nitty and Geechee, man. The reason I say that, man, because I've seen these niggas do 2-on-2s before.
Mm-hmm.
They did a 2-on-2 against A Ward and what's the other nigga out of the 4 Horsemen? Huh?
Saga or Loso?
Loso. And I mean, when these niggas was going back and forth, man, but damn, Nitty and Geechee, dog, they turned it up another level, man. Those guys together, the chemistry is crazy. Rum Nitty, to me, man, is one of the best punchers ever. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, the dude is out of this world. Geechee Gotti, man, I just love how he just, because he'll take a nigga like JC, that's super lyrical, and just beat him to death with grown man bars. Like, nigga, you weak type shit. You know what I'm saying? He just intimidate niggas out the building. You know, so to me, man, I hate to say that because I fuck with JC too. But if I had to put my money on who will win, I would have to say, give me Nitty and Geechee, bro, and move the fuck out the way. Now, but this right here,
that was tough.
This needs to be a summer madness battle right here.
This guy, I don't care if we got to orchestrate it or something, man. I wish we could orchestrate a battle. I wish that's my dream, to orchestrate our own battle, not to have no league and shit, but just to orchestrate.
Put on an event.
Just to orchestrate an event that we got our hands in, and we can sit back, host, or sit back and watch, whatever, however we want to play it. But I want to have a battle rap event, bro. Like, I ain't gonna say the coach.
That'll be super dope. People like this, you put these people names on the bill, people coming out. As long as you marketing your shit to the right spots, people coming out. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen none of these guys in person, unfortunately, because, you know, a lot of these guys don't come to St. Louis like that. But yeah, man, I shit, Ill Will, JC versus Rum Nitty and Geechee. Yeah, that's it right there. That's your headliner right there. You know what I'm saying? That's your headliner right there, man. So, and like I say, it's not a guarantee of who will win, because I've seen Ill Will, like when he went against, I think that was Big K, like the nigga was just spazzing, man. I mean, the dude just, even when he went, I think he had one against Hitman Holla, you know, on the RBE one, man. He was just going, bro. You know, anytime you get on the blue, it's crazy.
Them niggas are just different, especially the way JC craft his bars, man. I told you should have watched that Showstopper. I don't know if you did, but him versus Showstopper, or if I'm saying it right. But
no doubt, man. I think we're about to get I think T-Rex about to battle somebody big in the industry, man. I forgot who the fuck T-Rex about to battle, man.
Oh, since we on battle rap, that's a great segue real quick. Hold on now. Did you know, or did you see, Tay Rock wants a motherfucking rematch with B Magic?
Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that.
Come out of retirement, smoke Tay Rock, and then go back in retirement in that order.
That's what I want to happen. That's what I want. But you know what? It's kind of crazy because even when they battled the first time, both niggas was hot. Tay Rock was already solidified, but B Magic,
he bodied him.
This nigga was on a run. Like it didn't matter who you put in front of this nigga. I'm gonna destroy this nigga. I'm about to flip your name 1,000 times, and it's gonna sound different every time I do it.
Little Tay-Tay.
No, listen.
He started the second round off like little Tay-Tay, like what?
So now I would say Tay Rock has the advantage, simply because this nigga's hot in the fish grease. Like he's been outside. He's saying he's about to retire soon, so he's been battling any nigga. Like I'm gonna give you a shot. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of doing the same thing B Magic did on his way out.
Yeah, right. You know, well, it's a little different. And I don't want to disrespect him,
but just like taking battles, just like whoever and whenever, just like on your way out. Not
but
saying you're
for real.
You know, he had his time.
Had to though. He kind of had to because he had a string of battles where he was just forgetting rounds and shit. So of course, and when you having bad battles, niggas ain't gonna be so fast to book you against top talent. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of went through that. I ain't gonna lie. He had to kind of take what he had to take, but at the same time, he still showed up. You know, but But yeah, I just think it's the reverse. Right now, Tay Rock is hot. He on fire. And like you said, you got B Magic coming out of retirement, which can be dangerous because that means that nigga probably been pinning a lot of bars, just waiting for any nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that could be dangerous when a nigga taking a hiatus, man. You know what I mean? So, but all in all,
like B Magic, like the nigga's the punchline king, man. Like,
and he's still punching, man. I've seen some B Magic battles last year, the year before, 2 years ago. But a nigga just he still go out his body. He still go out his body, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he has one of the hardest styles in battle rap to be a punchline. I mean, because you got niggas who punch rap, but you don't have a nigga that rapid fire punch.
Nah, I like that.
Back. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas got to catch up like
that.
By the time you catch it up to what he just said, he done hit you with like 3 or 4 of them.
He done hit you. And they double, triple line times where they can go either way. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that type of style, that has to be the hardest style. It's like Rum Nitty, you know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty got back-to-back punches, you know what I'm saying? Who else got back-to-back punches? Who has a punchline king?
Twerk when he want to.
Yeah, but Twerk sets it up.
Yeah, he do got to set up.
Yeah, he sets it up. Then he hit you with the bigger 9. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole shit is hit you with the bigger 9, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he kind of sets it up, but he does have great punch. He has those room shaker punches because he builds it up, and about time he about to say it, nigga, the crowd is just on pins and needles, especially when that nigga's like, I'm strapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he do the strapped in, now I've got a chance to see Twerk in person. He came down to St. Louis, man. Went with Rod and P and all them boys. And I got a chance to see him do his thing in person. When I say he rocks the house, the nigga rocks the house. And it's tough for niggas to come to St. Louis and get love, right? But, man, he rocked the house, bro. So, yeah, I got a chance to see Twerk in, you know what I'm saying, in person, man. Met him up, dapped him up, you know what I'm saying, the whole 9. But yeah, man, just get back to it, man. B Magic, to me, that's why I didn't fault him when he was going through, you know, forgetting his rounds and things of that, choking on his rounds, whatever you want to call it. Because I know the type of style he got is hard, bro. It's tough. And for the nigga to do that shit for 10 years, new material every time, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy, bro. I mean, he literally said so many punches about a nigga. Whoever that nigga that he battles, whoever the next nigga that battles that guy, is gonna be tough for that nigga because B Magic done said every damn thing already. Straight up, for real. He done went to so many angles that niggas even think about. Like, damn, okay. He'll flip your real name. He'll flip your battle rap name. Like, he does it all, man. So yeah, man. Shout out to B Magic, and I hope they do that. But you know what? I would love for that to be on like a big RBE card or a big Smack card. I think that battle need is just due. Get these niggas a big platform, bro, and let them rock out, man. Straight up. That's definitely a Summer Madness. That's a big, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, but yeah. But I did have another versus. And I'm gonna make it quick too, because I know we look, you know what I'm saying, on time, but I got a label versus, right?
Oh shit. Yeah, this one was kind of tough for me. No,
yes, sir. So one gotta go.
Yep.
TDE, Short for Top Dog Entertainment. We got Dreamville, which is J. Cole's label. We got OVO, which is Drake's label, and then we got MMG, which is Rick Ross' label. One gotta go, all they artists and all their contributions. Who you taking out the mix?
This one was pretty easy as well. Bye OVO. I listen to J. Cole fans. I listen to J. Cole artists. I listen to TDE. I listen to TDE artists. I listen to MMG. And I listen to all the Rick Ross artists. So I don't even know an artist on OVO label besides Party Next Door. If I'm wrong, I don't know if Drake has a lot of artists, but I don't really listen to OVO affiliates, if that makes sense. Maybe The Weeknd, it'd probably be the other one.
Weeknd was an affiliate. I don't think he was tied to the label, signed to the label, but he wasn't an affiliate, being they both from Canada. But man, I tell you, man, you take away OVO, you're gonna have a boring club night because you know Drake kept the clubs popping for a long time, my nigga. I was gonna keep it real.
We ain't talking about the clubs, but I get you. I get what lens you're looking through.
But man, I would probably have to say
because OVO ain't made no noise, bro. Besides Drake as a flag.
Besides Drake, but that's you can almost say that.
My guy. When you say label, I'm thinking Death Row, I'm thinking Bad Boy, I'm thinking No Limit, I'm thinking Cash Money, where you got multiple artists doing multiple things, not just one flag. Yeah, they got that one flagship, but you got a crew, you know what I'm saying? The Rockefellers, you know what I'm saying? You got some other people in the mix doing their thing.
Well, listen, I mean, to be fair,
okay,
Dreamville's almost on that same label, like same level, I would say, because J. Cole is the man. But true, you got JID. You do have some other artists, but they're not on the same level as Cole. Far as they
don't have to be on the same level. Nobody's on the same level as Jay-Z when it came to Rockefeller. Ain't nobody on the same level.
Well, I mean, you had some niggas like you. Well, you had Cameron, you had Benny Siegel. Those guys was like they got a lot of publicity too.
What I'm saying is, you have the main thing. You got a flagship artist. Yes, they don't have to. Your other artists don't have to be on the same level. But as long as they're got motion and doing their thing, selling out shows, putting asses in seats, that's all that matters. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I don't know a lot of OVO artists. I know Dreamville, Ari Lennox. Kaz, I don't know if Kaz still signed, but you know what I'm saying? He has some artists on this shit. JID. He's brought you some people. MMG, Wale, Stolly, Meek Mill. I don't know where that cat Avery Storm went. They used to do hooks, but he had a cat. I don't know if he was signed, but you know what I'm saying? You've heard
Avery Storm, yeah, I definitely right.
Let me not forget that. You know what I'm saying? So TDE.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to badger the witness, but I'm just saying it was pretty easy.
I mean, listen, I hate to take OVO away because I do fuck with Drake. I'm not here to lie. I like Drake. I do like his contributions to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
I do as well.
But to be honest, if I had to take away one of them,
oh my God.
It would have to probably be OVO. It would be OVO, man. It would. TDE, they got J Rock, you got Schoolboy over there. You had Isaiah Rashad, you got SZA.
Come on, Kendrick.
Well, Kendrick, that's the thing. Kendrick ain't on TDE no more, so it's kind of
that he was once a part of it.
He was on there.
Not right now, present time, but he was once a part.
Well, you know what? To be technical. But no, I couldn't do that because that takes away all the contributions.
Right?
That take away all the contributions. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with OVO, but this is no Drake hate, my nigga. It's just the fact that other guys are more established with dope artists.
When you putting up labels, bro, you gotta have them artists behind you, bro. Like, damn, I only know one, like I said, one or two people on OVO. I don't know if he has a whole camp or whatever, but it's cool to be that flagship artist, but it's also cool to pass that torch.
Pass the torch. I mean, but even with MMG, we kind of talk about the past, right? Because if you think about MMG right now,
I'm just thinking of the hype.
He ain't got nobody right now, right? MMG, I'm just thinking nobody.
Hold on, I'm just thinking of their hype, not necessarily present.
Right, for sure.
They did have some artists, you know what I'm saying? So he had some people on this shit. And they were doing
some people. He was up and coming, he was up and coming, man. But yeah, I probably would, but I hate to get rid of it because I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of Drake music that I fuck with. But I would just, if it's a label, then I'm just going ahead and be real. I'll get rid of OVO, but it's a tough decision, man. It was definitely a tough decision.
Go to the I got my 3 versions real quick. I'm gonna run down. I'm gonna go to the hardest one first, in my opinion. And it's gonna be 9 albums but you got to pick 3. Boom. Where you going? I got my 3 already lined up. I'm gonna let you go first.
Well, I'm gonna name the album so the people know what the options. Oh, okay, you got them up. Okay.
That's what I said. I got the visual. I said
you got the visual up. Okay. Let's see here, man. This is tough. This is way more tougher than the label, right? Way more tougher. But I can tell you right now, what's definitely gonna get thrown out is Common. I ain't gonna front. I'm not even going front. Common gotta go. I love B, but it don't really hold a lot of water going against these other guys. This is tough. I'm gonna take out Jadakiss Kiss of Death too. Even though it's a good album, it's not better than some of these albums that's on here. Rick Ross Triller. Now that's the one. Is that the one that got Boss with T-Pain, or which Triller? That's not the BMF album, is it?
Hold on. I'm on title right now. Give me
Triller. I'm trying to think what was all on Triller. I think that's the song with T-Pain. I'm a Boss, maybe.
I got you. You got The Boss. You got Speeding with Kelly. R. Kelly. You got We Shining. Money Made Me Come.
That's with Trina, ain't it?
Here I Am. No, that was Trey Songz. This Is the Life. Luxury Tax with Wayne, Jeezy, and Trick Daddy. That was a fire ass song. I mean,
that's fire. Super fire.
I'm Only Human, riding through the ghetto and repping my city. Yeah.
So that was definitely
Here I Am. That shit was hard. So I went. Oh, I can't take this. Your shit.
Well, I'm just trying to give it. So
pick 3. Let's go.
Hold on. Let's see here, man. Damn. So this is that Young Buck. This is the first one, straight out of Cashville.
That's right.
I know niggas gonna hate me for this. I haven't heard that Philadelphia Freeway in so long. I think I'm gonna have to take that off the list too, man. I think so, because I'm gonna tell you what, the only CD in here I knew for sure was gonna stay was Savage Life. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not taking Webby off. Shit. That fucking Savage Life was a movement, my nigga. Nigga, that's my East Side days, nigga. That's me going to the Rio and the Beano. I'm not taking that off the list. Straight up.
Was that the one with the lay way back behind?
Yes.
Getting blow.
Yes.
On the hydro.
Stop playing, bro. That motherfucker that's up there. I ain't gonna say but it's reminiscent of a 400 Degrees for me. You know what I'm saying? Just hard.
Yeah, this a different era. This is a different era,
man. So I'm gonna say Savage for one. I'm gonna go with Savage. I'm gonna go with Young Buck, because I told you we had a discussion. I love that straight out of Cashville.
Okay. Young Buck, Savage Life, and what else?
I know we got Doctor's Advocate. That's the first one, right? That's the first one.
Second. Yeah, Documentary was the first. It's the second joint with Old English and One Blood and shit like that.
Oh, so this is the one where he wasn't on the label no more, right?
No, he was technically on G Unit, because I want to say this might have been his last technically G Unit album.
Was this the song with
had One Blood, had that Wouldn't Get Far with Kanye West?
No, but
Old English.
I think that one song that was produced.
You're right. I think this was produced by Scott Storch.
That's what I'm saying. So what was that song that was produced by Scott Storch? That sounded like a Drake song. Old
English.
No, not that one. It was that nigga like the Aftermath chain is gone or something.
What? I forgot the name of the song, but I know what you're talking about.
But that was the album when he left. I don't know if that's it right there or what. I can't remember if it was the Doctor's Advocate or what. I can't remember. But yeah, so that was dope. That was a dope CD. I don't know, man. This is tough here. So let me get Young Buck. I'm gonna get Savage Life, and then damn, man, Graduation. That was good too. I ain't gonna lie. I've never been the biggest Kanye fan as far as like his artistry. I've always loved Kanye more so for his production. But that Lloyd Banks was crazy too. That Banks was nice. Oh, this is crazy, man. I'm gonna say Buck, Webby, I'm gonna just say Buck Webby and I'm gonna show some love to G Unit, man. I'm gonna say Buck Game and Webby, man. Buck Game and Webby, man.
Buck Game and Webby.
Buck Game and Webby.
All right. This wasn't too hard for me, man, because that Triller album is not going a damn place because that shit was so fire at that time when it came out. Savage Life definitely ain't going nowhere. And my third choice was gonna be that Straight Outta Cashville, because that's better. That trumps that Lloyd Banks and that Game to me, in my opinion, because that Straight Outta Cashville was different. That's front to back. The Lloyd Banks Hunger for More was kind of front to back, but
it was almost front to back too.
In my opinion, compared to Lloyd Banks, to Young Buck. Young Buck, his album, nigga, I ain't skipping a motherfucking thing.
His album was, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna tell you something.
That Hunger for More, I'm not saying it's whack. I'm just saying I'm gonna listen to
that motherfucker hard as hell.
Yeah, it had the Warrior on there, the Playboy, all kind of shit. Teach you how to stunt on there? Or was that the G Unit?
No, that's G Unit. That's a G Unit album right there.
Had Beamer, Benz, and Bentley with Jewels. You know what I'm saying? The Beamer, Benz, and Bentley. You know what I'm saying? It has shit on there, dog.
No, yeah, it has some shit. That motherfucker is even the intro track. I forgot the intro track name, but even the intro track is just crazy. And then he got a couple Dre tracks on there too. So yeah, that Hunger for More is crazy. But I ain't gonna lie, the Buck stands out because I thought he was the worst one in G Unit. When I first heard Teach You How to Stunt, that nigga was like, I put my grill in the glass to keep the champagne cold. I'm like, what type of bullshit? I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, this nigga kind of too simple to be in the mix with a Buck and 50 to me. Like that was
when he dropped that Shorty Wanna Ride With Me, and then gave you that album.
The album was what did it. Even Shorty Wanna Ride With Me was super dope, but it was like commercial. But when you get to the meat of the album, you get, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this nigga, he surprised me, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
He surprised me. I'm like, yo,
really on the flip side, if I'm not mistaken, these niggas want me dead. Got prices on my head. Lloyd Banks bodied that song, nigga. What?
Up. No doubt.
Oh my God. Like, man.
Yeah, that right there is crazy, dog. Bang, bang.
These niggas want me dead.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. Buck put out a classic, a low-key classic. And like I say, it was the most surprise to me because I really didn't like how he rapped when I first heard him on G Unit. Now, when I listened to the G Unit album and like they all had their own solo songs, when I heard that Walk With Me, I'm like, this Young Buck?
Yeah.
That nigga bodied that motherfucking song, bro.
And that Black Gloves, Black Mask, Blue Steel.
Oh yeah.
Black, like
what? That was crazy.
Ooh,
what was the song on G Unit?
That Bang Bang.
No, what was the song on G Unit? It was I Stay G'd Up and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Buck bodied that. Well, you know, Banks bodied that bitch too, man. Banks went in. Everybody went in on that song. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody went in on I Stay G'd Up. But yeah, when I heard them songs, I'm like, oh no, this nigga can really rap. And then I heard the Straight Outta Cashville, like, okay, this nigga really know how to put a CD together because it leaves nothing that you need. It has everything. Club songs, street bangers, real life songs, you know, everything, bro. It has everything. So yeah. I couldn't say Buck on the list.
That was a tough list, man. When I scrolled past that, I had to like, oh yeah, we need this.
That's a fact.
Here's the next one, man. I got a visual.
Go ahead.
It's the next verses right here. You tell me one gotta go. Southern edition. To me, it's a random list, but we'll take it.
Who was this? Yeah, this was an easy one for me, man. I don't want to be disrespectful, but you got to take Plies on out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to get Plies on out of there, man. I mean, I know he's made some good contributions to hip hop, and you know he's still doing his thing, but I fuck with Kevin Gates a little bit more because it came down to him and Kevin Gates. I ain't gonna front because Gotti ain't going nowhere. 2 Chainz definitely ain't going nowhere. True Religion and Codeine Cowboy solidifies him forever. He ain't going nowhere. But Plies, I really wasn't on Plies like that. But that first album, though, my nigga used to bump that first album. I'm like, that mother. I didn't know how dope he was until I heard that first album. I'm like, damn, Plies is dope. This nigga got some shit on that first album. But, well, damn, that kind of, I just thought about it. That fucking first Plies album was crazy.
Tripping. But I ain't battering the witness. Go ahead, do your thing. So you're removing Plies? I'm
gonna go ahead and remove Plies because Kevin Gates, to me, I used to fuck with Kevin Gates early on when he was dropping mixtapes.
Mm-hmm. I like his Luca Brasi series.
When that nigga had, huh?
I like his Luca Brasi series when he had.
Yeah, Luca Brasi. Yeah, yep. That too. You know what I'm saying? It was all dropping around the same time. So that's then he kind of started doing different shit. But when he was having songs like I'm just thinking with my dick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. My shit dumb, them type of shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga hard right here, man. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep Kevin that, man. I gotta get rid of Plies, but it's all love, Plies. You done made some real songs for niggas. That's one thing about Plies. When he make a relationship song, it's a real song. It ain't no bullshit. It's some real shit. So salute the Plies, but I gotta take you off. But I will be listening to that first album this week, though.
Look at that.
I just thought about it. I forgot how dope that motherfucker was. Then he had a song talking about the feds or something like that. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Nasty.
You made some valid points. So that kind of made me change my decision. But I'm still gonna remove Yo Gotti.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
Throw your dolphins in the comments, baby.
Damn.
Throw your dolphins in the comments, man. But anyway, I'm not saying Yo Gotti didn't have a catalog or has bad music. I ain't gonna lie.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah,
still true. Trying to get this paper. It's your boy, Yo.
What's that? The reason
niggas ask me why I don't get high because I can get 50 off of 3.5 and that's
what's up.
Stop playing with niggas. I don't want to badger the witness though. Go ahead. You do you go ahead and do your thing.
Hey, throw them dolphins in the comments for me, bro. Like, I love his catalog. He got some dope shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and hold you. But that dog shit, bro, that just hit different. I still listen to Plies. I still listen to Gates. 2 Chainz ain't never going nowhere. It was just a Yo Gotti for me. You know what I'm saying? I love his label more than him, if that makes sense.
All those cocaine musics. Oh,
I love Glorilla.
Man.
You know my favorite? I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. My favorite Yo Gotti song is from Back to the Basics. I think it was on Back to the Basics. The Gangsta Party with A-Ball.
Oh man, with A-Ball and
Unbeat.
Oh my gosh, that was so crazy,
bro. That was stupid.
That was super stupid, and it sounded at that time it was so different.
Now, see, we done fucked up. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to Back to the Basics because that shit was hard. Because he had that song with that Wayne. It was a Wayne or Birdman sample. Where he's like, it was quarters to bricks, or you know what I'm saying, when they had that little pounds of the quarters to brick. He had that as his hook or whatever. That was a dope ass.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that too. I haven't heard Back to the Basics in a long time, but they always play that damn. And Gangsta Party. They play that shit in Gangsta Party. I love that. That beat is just so fucking hard. It's just
then that Marvin Gaye sample, nigga. Oh my god. Then the video hard too. I don't know if you ever caught the video, but yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. That's when niggas were still watching videos. I was watching videos back then. That's a fact. I caught all that shit. But I got one more, man, real quick, and it's probably
one more. You got one more. You can go first. Let's go.
I got so I don't have a visual for this, but which album are you playing first? You know what I'm saying? You got to go on a long trip, whatever. What album you gonna play first? I got 4 choices. All Eyes on Me, that's Tupac. Marshall Mathers LP, the second Eminem album. We got Watch the Throne, the Jay-Z Kanye collab, and we got Views by Drake. Which one is getting pumped first?
This was super fucking easy for me. You know where I'm going. You know where I'm going.
I don't know.
1996, baby.
1996,
hands down, baby. Are you serious? You serious, nigga? Bro, you put that on any list, I'm listening to that first. All Eyes on Me. What? That was super easy. So that Ill Will and JC decision and All Eyes on Me, that was just easy. You kind of gave me some bounce back with the.
Well, I got Big in the comments. And Big don't like that. Big don't like that. Big don't like that, man. I don't know if I can roll with that one, man.
Hey, man.
I know.
Ambition as a writer, my nigga.
It's a perfect CD. You got 2 CDs. You got a lot of music.
On your love. Shorty want to be a thug. Wonder why they called you bitch.
I'm gonna go with
Scandalous. Come on, dog. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna go with All Eyes on Me too, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real, even though with some of those things, some of these choices, I got this from a social media post because I wouldn't even have.
Could have been better.
I wouldn't even have Views or Watch the Throne in there. Even though I love I think Watch the Throne is a dope album. I'm not sure if it's classic.
Now this would have been a harder decision if you had All Eyes on Me, Life After Death, Nas Illmatic, or Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt. Now that would have been the toughest motherfucking decision ever, nigga.
I would have said.
I know where you going. I know where you going on that.
Big all day, man.
Big all day.
That's
but just me as a consumer and just being neutral in everything, but that would have been hard.
No doubt.
All Eyes on Me, Life After Death, Illmatic, or Reasonable Doubt.
Ooh. Yeah, that's an easy one for me. But at the same time, that is 4 dope ass dynamic CDs.
But that's hard, bro. Like, God damn.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna go with All Eyes on Me. I ain't gonna front, even though me and Pop got our issues, man. But I'm just thinking about Marshall Mathers, and I've recently went back and listened to Marshall Mathers, and some of them songs I bump, I skip now. So some of them songs didn't really translate well, you know what I'm saying, to the future. Views is definitely one of Drake's best albums. I'll give him that. But it's spotty, you know what I'm saying? Because he has some R&B. I'm gonna skip them tracks, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, as far as because when you taking a trip, you want a CD you can ride to. You don't want to be skipping too much. So yeah, I would definitely say All Eyes on Me, man. I give up the game on that one. Watch the Throne, another dope ass album. I ain't gonna lie. I played Watch the Throne alone, man. For a long time.
Otis on there?
What's that?
Wasn't that song Otis on there?
Otis was on there. You had Niggas in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
You had No Church in the Wild. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't Click? Was Click on there?
No, that's on Big Sean CD.
Oh.
That was on Big Sean CD. But yeah, you had a lot of. I'll probably listen to Watch the Throne next. To be honest, I'll probably listen to Watch the Throne next because that has a lot of songs on there that I fuck with. And then probably Marshall Mathers LP. Then Views will probably be the last one. But yeah, that's how I do it. But that's all the verses I had, man. Go ahead with your last one, though, brother.
This one gonna be kind of wild, bro. It's from our era, but it's kind of from 2 different. It's a transitional era, man. It's like from the late 80s to the early 90s. You know what I'm saying? But they was kind of still on the same wave. So,
man, Criss Cross versus Kid and Play, man. R.I.P. to Chris Kelly.
Yeah.
Man, this was tough, because
goes backwards. Just for the record, I remember a couple of my cousins. I don't know if we had a funeral or just a family gathering or something. They're like, "Cuz man, I still remember you used to listen to Chris Cross and wear your shit backwards." I'm like, "Damn, I forgot
You know
all
what?
about
I
that."
tried.
Huh?
I tried to wear my shit backwards, but it wasn't popping, man. Just because simply my mom wasn't buying me jeans that damn big. Because you had to have big. You couldn't wear your size and try to do like you gonna look crazy as fuck trying to wear your regular size.
Yeah,
big ass baggy pants like these niggas got. That's probably like a size 44. These niggas probably in a 20 or something. You know what I'm saying? 20-inch waist. They probably got a size 30. You know what I'm saying? It's super big, right? Because that's what made the effect of the bagginess, you know. Because if not, your shit would be skeet as a motherfucker.
Yeah, and niggas wouldn't try to wear that tight fitted shit back in the day because you said we call it skeet, nigga.
Oh yeah, we wasn't doing that. So it's a trip because both of these niggas was like stars in their era. Like, you know, me as a young kid coming up, Chris Cross was the people I listened to. You talk about my brother, you know, he's older than me. When he's a young nigga, Kid and Play was a nigga he was fucking with. You know what I'm saying? So it was like they were stars in their own era. Culturally, they put a lot of influence in the game. You know, Kid and Play probably made it possible for a lot of rappers to start getting their own movies. You know what I'm saying? Because that first House Party was such a low budget, they didn't think it was gonna do nothing. You know, that motherfucker blew up, and all of a sudden you see all these other rappers start getting movies now. So
that's definitely emerged in the culture.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, House Party
still doing the dance to this day.
Straight up. They still do the dance to this day. I just seen a video either yesterday or 2 days ago. Somebody recreated that one, you know, that one part where, you know, old boy's too drunk to dance. You know what I'm saying? He's like, old boy's like, hold up, you give up too easy. Hold up, you give up too easy. Let me show you how to do this, man. So yeah, I just seen a video on that. So yeah, it's still popping in 2025. So influence, I don't know who have, because that House Party shit was big, man. I ain't gonna lie. That, at least to me at that time, House Party was just like a menace society kind of to me. It was like, it was big for the culture. Chris Cross didn't have their own movies, but they did do a lot of features. They had a lot of cameos in movies. We just said, who's the man? You know what I'm saying? Right. It was on a lot of TV shows, you know. But I'm going to just go with Chris Cross. I'm going to wrap it up. I know we ain't got too much time. I'm going to say Chris Cross because I'm just more in tune with their music. I know a lot of Kid and Play music, but it's not like I really bump their whole albums. The songs I really know is the songs that everybody knows. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't really dig into the crates and be like, yeah, this album right here was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to just give it to Chris Cross, man.
Yeah, it was Chris Cross for me, just for the fact that I wore my pants and shit, my clothes back for that short period of time. I didn't even know I did that, but
now I did wear my shirts backwards. I did wear some of my shirts backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Taking nothing away from them, but that was just a little bit before my time. I know a couple songs, but like you said, I don't know a lot of their shit. You know what I'm saying? I just know that one, maybe 2 songs they got. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you probably know
shit.
Well, they got some shit. I just can't think of it right
now. But that wasn't me. I was more of a 90s baby. I was on that Chris Cross shit. You know what I'm saying? Jump. I missed the bus. Ow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, you talking to a nigga. I had the Chris Cross video game. A lot of niggas that had that.
I didn't know they had.
Yes, they had it was on Sega CD. So I had the Chris Cross video game. So yeah, I was definitely fucking with Chris Cross.
You hipping me on something. I had no idea they had a video game.
Yeah, Sega CD did a few. They did I don't know if you remember CC Music Factory.
CCM?
No, CC Music Factory. That was that dun-dun, I got the power. Dun-dun, dun-dun, yeah, they had their own video game too. I bought that shit too. But yeah, man, yeah, Sega CD was trying to get into that, you know, that urban type of shit. So yeah, they gave Chris Cross their own video game. You know, I couldn't play that month. That was one of the most difficult games I've ever played in my life. I've never even passed the first board. Nigga. That shit was just crazy. But yeah, man. Well, shit, bro. That's you know what. Before we get out of here, I know I just want to mention one thing. You know,
hold on.
R.I.P. to Bishop Brigante. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's do it right.
Yeah, I got. Yeah, I don't play. Yeah,
that's right. There we go. Dope ass photo. That should be on the shirt right there. I like that. R.I.P. to Bishop Brigante. He was, you know, one of the pioneers coming out that KOTD. I believe he's like the president of the company, if I'm not mistaken. He had a position like that over there at King of the Dot. You know, just a figurehead in battle rap, man. Take them fucking mirrors down now. I love what he said. Every time he hosted a battle in the intro, I used to love hearing that, man. Because hearing that, you can see it. It's bringing the energy into the room. Like, yeah, it's about to go down. Bishop Brigante done spoke. It's going down. So, R.I.P., man. I didn't know about his health battles. I didn't know he was battling cancer. You know, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's a loss, man. It's definitely a huge loss for the battle rap culture. Huge loss for the KOTD family. And man, he will be remembered, man. Bishop Brigante, man.
Yes, sir, man. I've seen plenty of battles, bro, on KOTD, but yeah, man, they take them fucking mirrors down. That shit funny, bro.
Man, that's always been funny, dog.
I have to get that on the
fucking mirrors down now.
I'm gonna have to get that slogan and put that on the shirt.
Oh yeah, got to, because it was, you know, it was just one of them ones. It's just synonymous, and hopefully somebody. I would like if somebody kept it going in KOTD. I would like if they still said that before a battle. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of. It was almost like you know, Michael Buffer when he. Let's get ready to rumble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just when you hear that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
all right. Well, hey, let's just close it out with this, man. I saw this LaRussell little freestyle, bro, and I just want your reaction. That's it. Man, this nigga go. That's all I'm gonna say. I just want your reaction. I ain't gonna say nothing. Here we go.
To get away, no matter how far a nigga go, no matter what car a nigga drive, no.
Jesus. I was finna get up in there.
T-Rex threw his cap down, nigga.
I ain't giving no money to the pastor. They keep my niggas on the leash. They fed religion to the slaves and told a nigga how to preach. I swear this system got me beat. No matter how much a nigga know, I just can't seem to get away. No matter how far a nigga go, no matter what car a nigga drive, no matter what house a nigga own, just know you gon' always be a nigga. Go ahead and sing your nigga songs. They love to give a nigga loan just to see if a nigga pay it back. If you don't, they gon' come and take your shit. Tell me what a nigga gotta say to that. No, a nigga been hurting these days. I've been trying to get by on my own. No, a nigga gon' ride for us, niggas. Don't forget you gotta die on your own. Don't forget it is target on your back. Don't forget you a king where you're from. Don't forget that Wakanda is forever. You don't know what I mean when I'm done. Don't forget melanin is more than gold. That mean you get power from the sun. That mean all you can do is shine. Take this invitation, boy, and run. Any nigga in the world can shoot a gun. Bitch nigga, any girl can shoot a gun. Any nigga in the world can sell some dope. My nigga, holla at me when you done.
Yeah, he was cooking, man. He was definitely cooking on that, man. LaRussell, man. I like LaRussell. Getting more and more hip to him. But yeah, I mean, he can rap, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, anytime you use a Jay-Z beat, shout out, nigga, shout out. You know, use that Jay-Z beat off that Blueprint. Hey, I mean, well, them niggas did switch it up. Whoever did the beat put their own little drum pattern, but yeah, the sample. Yeah. Jay-Z used that off the Blueprint 2 album. This 2 song with Benny Siegel. What was that?
I know what you're talking about.
That,
yeah, I know.
Right.
Somehow.
Yeah, some way. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I was trying to think about
I know that before you, nigga.
Hey, I listen. As long as I listen, as long as I know the beat, I'm cool. But yeah, somehow, some way. Yeah. Classic Jay-Z and Benny Siegel
We
track.
gonna make it about the hood someday.
Woo-wee. I might have bumped that after this. That was my shit. But yeah, man, the Russell got down. It's been crazy freestyles going down. I just seen the baby. Two crazy freestyles.
Yeah.
You know, one he kind of taking shots at Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, you ain't no gangster. It's just the niggas you run with. Like, he was kind of going off. I'm like, damn, baby, you want to step into that arena? That nigga's like, you ain't never drew down on the nigga, shot him, and you know what I'm saying? That nigga was just going off. But yeah, back to LaRussell, though. That was fire. And I'm going to say he was freestyle. It kind of looked like he was in the zone, to be honest. I don't think that was wrote down. I think he truthfully did a freestyle, because that's what niggas don't do no more. You know, niggas just, they call a freestyle, I wrote it to this beat, but I'm going to spit it to this beat. So it's a freestyle now. But that seemed like he was going off the dome, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody got a gun. You know what I'm saying? He just going off. You know what I mean? So that was tough, man. Shout out, man. That's tough.
Shout out to the Bay, man. Shout out to Russell.
Damn right, man. Damn right. Well, shit, man. Another good one, brother. You know what I'm saying? Gonna bring this one, close it on down so you can go ahead and get your seats, man. MC Light, City Winery, light as a rock, paper thin. Make sure you get a video, a little bit of that paper thin. I just want to hear that. Oh man,
you know I'm gonna get that. Georgia Porgy. Kiss the girls and make them cry. Kiss the girls and make them cry.
Is that cha 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 that got that famous drum pattern that top 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 top? What was that? All right. Do you remember Biggs? I got a story to tell.
Yeah.
You remember the drum pattern he had on that motherfucker?
Yeah.
MC Light got that drum pattern too. I don't know if that's cha. I don't think it's cha cha cha, but it could be cha cha cha.
That might be a different story to tell.
Well, just the drum pattern, not the actual melody. The doom doom tap 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 tap. Like I can't really say it, but I believe. But yeah, whatever the drum pattern is, off Story to Tell, I heard it on MC Light first. I don't know if it's cha 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 or what, but yeah, man, definitely get some good videos of that, man. But before we go, I just want to say, man, subscribe to the channel, Spit Your Game 314, SPITYOGAME 314. Subscribe, share, like, hit that bell for the notification so you get all of the new videos. When we drop them, you get them, man. So, Vinny Vito, holla at your boy. Vinny Vito on TikTok. Make sure you follow the movement on the Spit Your Game 314 TikTok as well.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Man, bless everybody in this world and country, man. And
AG out this motherfucker.
That's it, man. Shout out, man. Yo, RP to my homie Heath, to my cousin Heath, man. Just passed away from MS, his battle with MS. Just want to say RP to you, bro. In our prayers, man. No doubt.
Yes, sir. We out.
All right.